Then you'll have somebody else, another top tier battler say, well, URL the only place where it matter, and URL been on the app the last 5, 6 years. So how you gonna have 1 million views if you've been on the app the last 5, 6 years, but you still been battling nothing but juggernauts?
I mean, there's nothing in the world that everybody is going to agree on. There's nothing in the world, but what I'm saying is the facts of the matter. If the facts are all the top tiers that we know that we're not gonna argue against, they all gonna have some things in common.
Hey,
That
I'm
should
saying
be
give
the
me three of
criteria,
those. Give me
huh?
give me three of those.
I mean, resume as far as events and stages.
Okay. So you
You
need a gnome, you need a summer madness, a mad six, something to that caliber.
need not just one. You need to have to be at a certain level for a certain amount of time. Like
Okay. Okay.
you got to sustain a status. You have to sustain it. Some people we don't see people. There's battlers that you probably feel like was top tier at one point in time. That's probably not now. Why? Because they haven't sustained. So that means you got to give it time for people to be able to sustain it to really consider it. That's how I feel about it.
No,
But
I like that. So then you agree that people's tier can change. You can be top tier in 2020, but come 2024, 2025, you done drop to mid tier.
yeah, I mean, your status, yeah, your current status and where you at, for sure,
Okay.
for
Okay.
sure. But your name, you could be a top tier name, no? You can still be a top tier name, but where you performing at might not be up to where your name is supposed to be. But
Okay.
like, you know what I mean? But that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like, if you look at all the top tiers, let's say they got these stages, they got even when you look at resume, right? We say,
Hmm.
oh, this person battled the top names. Sometimes when you battle them or where you battle them matter.
I agree.
So it's like you can't just say, "Oh, I battled fucking whoever," but the battle
Mr.
was
Man battled Tay Rock last year.
yeah on some random shit. Yeah, because money could get you any battle now. It was a point of time where you had to be chosen. The money was there because they want to get this person on a card. So then they'll go to that person. Who do you want to battle? And that person will select depending on either what the people are championing. Like if they say, oh, this person is the next nigga, or this person is that, or like, whoever the league want to put up against, or it got to be worth the investment. Let me say that. Especially at that time when niggas was getting a certain amount of money. It's like, I'm only gonna pay this nigga if, depending on who he wants to battle. Now you hear niggas saying, I don't care. Whoever got the bag, set it up. It doesn't even matter. Niggas had to work their way to get to a certain battle at a point in time. Now you don't. So it's hard to say, oh, I battled this person, that person, and now I'm top tier. That means anybody could buy their way in the top tier now. Now there's
Okay.
no
I agree with that. So you said stages, and then you said
stages.
resume, but where you battled those people that matters. I agree with that. So you got stages, resume, and what's another criteria to be considered top tier?
I mean, I would say views, but it's kind of weird with views now. It's
You
kind
see
of
what I'm
weird with.
saying? iBattle got an app. URL got an app. So it is a little, you know,
I
them
mean, but
YouTube drops ain't as plentiful as they used to
but
be.
I could argue though, if you're truly a star, like I mean, you look at someone like that, like Easy, right? That came up through the app, and not everyone is going to be that. You know what I mean? But the guy's able to do an M now. You know what I mean? Even though most of his catalog that was of value is behind a paywall, and you look at Swamp, I think that outside of the Your Honor battle, which took a minute, he hasn't. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a newer one there, but I think he's gonna approach it. Like I see a world where him and Cal is soon to hit it. His You could see the jump in views compared to where he was at a couple years ago compared to now. So, people can say it's unfair, and it's going to be the people that most times don't have an M that are going to argue against why it's not fair. But I think at least being able to produce one million view bet an M on YouTube is still always going to be like a trademark key. That moving a big stage, like there's just certain things that meant something then, they have to mean something now. And I just don't think, even though we are in an app defined era, like you're not really moving the units the way you think you are if you can't go on YouTube and put up a million, or maybe in a new age a half a million. But there's still a difference. And these are guys like a Swamp and a Easy who they're behind the app like everyone else, but they're going to YouTube and you see their numbers. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It
but
speaks for itself. So
look at
I
Easy's
agree with that.
battles on YouTube. Does he have an M with anybody that didn't already have an M before they battle? Everybody
yeah,
that Easy
you
has
you
on
can get
YouTube
particular,
is
but at some
beefing
point
with
the guy's
him.
got 4 or 5 million view battles. You don't
I
just get that by
understand
just
that,
being
but
around.
again, everybody he's battling, you know what I'm saying, is multi-million view people. You understand what I'm saying?
So you
That's the
saying
list that I'm
Easy
looking
hasn't
at.
given anybody a million views?
That's
That's
the
what I'm
thing
getting at.
too. How could you?
Okay.
You got to call yourself. You have to play from a standpoint where you giving somebody that too.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? If every
I mean, he get
if everything is like you battle somebody and you get a million views with somebody that always gets a million views, it's like you.
Hmm.
How could you show your worth? You have to get battle somebody that's not doing that, like, and get
Can
them
I
lit.
can I do some pushback on that and say Sugar and Easy is almost at a million views?
What that
Yeah, but
mean?
Suge got
Suge
multiple
don't have
million
no
view
views with
battles.
anybody.
Suge got million view battles on top of million view battles. That ain't pushback.
well then how about this? And in all fairness, he's an absolute legend in his own right. But we're at the point that Easy and Reed has hit 1 million views, and Easy has more
You
million view
know,
battles than
Reed was the
Reed.
first battle rapper to hit a million views on YouTube.
I'm
One of
with
the
you, but
first people to hit a million
the
views on YouTube.
man has outside of obviously, and you can't really say outside of the old too raw for the streets and things like that. But he's got 3 million view battles in our traditional one-on-one format, and Easy has four. Now that's not to say Reed didn't contribute to that. He's an absolute fucking legend. But I'm just saying, then when someone reaches the M marker, now we're finding another reason for someone that's hit 4 or 5 to try to downplay it. I'm not. It's not just an easy topic. I'm
It's
just saying
facts at the end of the day.
baseline
Like, you can't really debate
baseline,
whether these
you
people have
have
a
to hit a
million
mill
views or
though.
not. You know what I'm saying? Before they battle this
Yeah,
guy. That's
you
what I'm
can't
but
use
getting at.
you
Reed as an example. You can't use Reed as an example
but he's not hitting the M very recently, and then he hits one in that battle.
because
Like I'm just
you
saying
got to
that
take battles that
there's
people
certain people
care
that have a
about
draw
too,
that you
though.
could give credit for too.
You got to take battles people care about. You think Reed Dollars and True Four was gonna hit a million views?
No,
Like it got to be stories behind it too. Like all a million view, like people that got a million views. Not everything is just about to be like that. And I'm not taking credit from Easy, but what I'm saying is you got to really show that, to really flex your power. You can't be like, yo, I got Reed a million views. I got Suge a million views. I got niggas that was getting more views and still online have more views. So it's hard to really
no, sure.
say that, you know what I mean? But take somebody that's never touched a million views. You know what I mean?
So you think that would be more bait? Because my point is just like we're looking at like baseline markers, right? So we can say get an M, but then when we say certain people get an M, and then we turn around, or even a few, and then we turn around and say, it's about being the A side of it. You know what I'm saying? For the lack of a better term, that might be the term that we're trying to use here. So maybe that is the predicator then, because there's people with million view battles, but then when they get it after saying get a M, then it's like, all right, but are you the reason you got an M?
But
And
that's
I
what
can
I just said,
understand then why
Schmo.
people
It
get a bit
matters.
frustrated.
But that's what I said earlier. When you get a million views, that's what I'm saying. There's no cookie cutter response, right? Because if you get a million views, there is a such thing of, let's say, and I hate it. I don't know Mr. Man, so it's no slight to him, but it's just a battle that keeps popping into my mind. If Mr. Man and Tay Rock gets a million views, they're gonna say those are Tay Rock's views. They're Twerk has high views. I want to say, I mean, he has high views on small leagues. They're gonna say those aren't your views; those are Twerk's views. So that's the thing. So are you saying that that shouldn't be a thing? It doesn't matter because it could be an antic. You know what I'm saying? Somebody wave a dildo in your face and you get a 5 million view battle. Do you reap the bit? Like, is that a bragging right for
Now
you?
I'm with you. Here's my thing: when you're like a consistent A side that can get views, now we're talking about a hierarchy, right? Because now we're talking about the Clipses and the Twerks. I mean, these are some of the absolute biggest draws in
Right.
battle rap. You know what I'm saying? These guys are just bleeding views, but not every even top tier is just going to be an automatic M like some of these people.
Agreed.
And that does I just don't feel like if you're even to be able to produce, like I look at like a JC, right? And I guess it's such a subjective topic. I've seen people call JC mid tier. I think it's nonsense. But by far not every battle he's gonna have hits a M, but he's put up quite a few in his career. I'm not gonna say every time it's an auto mill the way it is with Clips or Twerk, but I think that's just the hierarchy within top tier. At some point, if you're a part of 3, 4, 5 million view battles, I'm just saying that doesn't automatically make you anything, but that's like a very good sign where it's like, okay, we can trust this person in some format view wise. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
there
mean,
has to be a bait. Not every top tier is going to be rock, twerk, and clips, but there's still top tiers who produce some, and it matters, man. That gets you into the club, even if you're not a VIP in it.
No,
no, I
let me
think
be
a
clear
factor
on
in all of it.
as far as my stance. Getting a million views is getting a million views. I'm not discrediting a million views. I'm talking about as far as being able to pop your shit, how much you want to pop your shit. Like, and then it's about who you talking to.
That makes sense.
It's about who you talking to. You know what I mean? So you get a
I agree with that too.
yeah, you get a million views. It's like, okay, you get another million views. All right, you getting it, and then it's like, all right, well, I'm getting all the views. Hold on, hold on, my brother. Like, you know what I mean? You battling million view niggas. Let's, you know what I mean? Let's see you do that. Now you talking about something else. Now that's how I feel. Like that's how you know when you really at a certain point when you can do that. When you could give somebody else their biggest look, and then you know that came from you. That's more of a stain. But I would never take away from anybody getting a million views, however you get them, because everybody's not getting a million views, especially right now.
So
Yeah,
then that is the A side thing that Shmo was saying then. Like, can you be the A side of a battle where you're giving somebody the shot, you increase they pay, you become their highest viewed battle? Are you in a position where you can do that?
yeah, I
There's
think
top
he's
tier.
absolutely a big part of like the battles reaching a million views. I'm not saying these people giving him a million views. I'm saying take a Jay Moore, get him a million views. You understand what I'm saying? Because he's absolutely a factor in the battle getting to a million views, 100%. You know what I'm saying? But you also are battling people that are million view niggas. That's the whole point I'm getting at.
I don't disagree with you guys what you guys are saying, but I think we changed from what baseline gets you into top tier. We're talking about requirements, and then I think John put it perfectly, where then there's levels within that where it's different when you can pop shit. You know what I mean? Like that, like he just because you're there doesn't mean you're on the same level as everyone else, and I completely understand that. There's ranks within those ranks, but if we're just talking baseline requirements, especially when you reach multiple million, even if you're on the B side of it of each one of them, you still have to give something to get there because Clips isn't just giving like fucking anyone a million views. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just every single one of them hits an M where it's like, oh, if you just battle him, you get there, and so on and so forth. But yeah, but my main point though is no matter what, I still think even in an app dominated era, hitting an M is a requirement for me to truly look at you as like as a top tier battle rapper.
And not only that, it's harder, especially if we relying on the views that come from YouTube, because shit, me and Frack hit a million views on Facebook. And there's plenty of other clips. There's plenty of other shit. We just basing the views off of YouTube. We not counting the views that might be on TikTok or fucking
Mm.
Reddit or Facebook, because those are views too. But with YouTube, it's gonna be tougher now because battle rap is not in the algorithm like it once was. It's not popping up how it used to pop up, and people going. And on top of that, it's damn near demonetized. So
So you feel like
they
those
really don't
should
want to
count?
promote it.
You feel like the TikTok and the Facebook, you feel like those views of those clips, those should count as well. So if you get like a million views on a TikTok clip, that should count.
If it's being tracked, yes. I just think it's not being tracked. I think views are views. It's just we focusing on the YouTube views. We basing everything off. That's why when we talk about what top tier is, that's why I said it's hard for me to
Fair
really
point.
include views, because if I do that, I'm handicapping. I don't want to handicap battlers from being able to be like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm not top tier or whatever the case is, because and based off of views on YouTube alone, because that's damn near not fair.
Right.
But you know what I mean? But as far as the top 10, it's just about how you carry it. Like it just we you just know. Like I just feel like you just know. You know there's not a rule book, there's not nothing where people just say whatever this is what you need, this is what you need. But if you put all these guys in the room, who separates who? Oh, all right, these guys is over there.
All
Them guys
all
is
them
over there.
views ain't the same, champ.
You said what?
Said TikTok views and even YouTube Shorts not the same as YouTube million view. So not the same champ.
What, YouTube Shorts? The fuck is you talking about?
No, I'm saying a million view battle that's an hour long or 30 minutes long is not equivalent to a TikTok million views or a Facebook million views. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, there's battles on Facebook, sir. Whole battles.
Send me a link.
Okay.
Are
Appreciate
you
that.
and Frack entire battle on Facebook? I also thought you were just saying a clip of y'all battle. That's y'all whole battle.
That's what I thought too.
Nah, I'm saying there's battles on Facebook, but no,
Okay.
there's battles on Facebook. But I was talking about clips when I was talking about me and Frack though. But he
Uh-huh.
said show him
Oh,
a
okay,
battle on
okay,
Facebook. I could do that,
okay.
but it's still views and views though. And
If
why
views,
why
if
and
views
why
of
isn't it the
views,
same?
if views of views, we gotta put Anderson Barrett God tier.
Mm.
No, no, there's
It's not
other
just
things.
that one thing though, Black. Don't
You
Exactly.
isolate
gotta
Nice
that
do it.
try.
one
Views every
thing.
bro.
Nice
Anderson
try.
Barrett is lit. He's the number one view
Nah, he
on
really
everywhere.
tried. That's crazy, Black.
No, but
Nice
that's
try.
not the only criteria though.
I'm just saying. If y'all saying views is
I'm damn
views,
near eliminating views out the argument, and you talk about Anderson Burris' God tier because of,
no, if we saying every view is a view, I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying views is views. These are still people viewing you, right? How that don't count? Because these are eyes on you.
I didn't say it don't
Even if
count.
it's
It's just
just a
it's
clip.
rated different, champ.
But I'm just saying, even if it's just a clip, difference is as far as what payout. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about visibility. People got to know you from something. So if there's a clip of you that people is watching a million times, and there's a battle of you people watching a million times,
Well, how technical do you want to
it's
get?
almost like what weighs more, 1,000 pounds of feathers or 1,000 pounds of
That's
clips.
not the same, bro.
All right, man.
It's not the same. First of all, if a view is was it vertical, it's an impression. It's not really a view. Like I just did the daylight versus Rum Nitty. Said it got 112 100,000 views or whatever. That's not 100,000 views. That's 100,000 impressions. That means you could just scroll past it. That's what I'm saying. You being technical. You know what I mean?
I mean, on YouTube, they got videos that play automatically after the fact, and what does that mean?
It's
Don't
not the
don't that
same.
count as a view? What do
That
you
was a good
mean?
rebuttal.
We just
That
gotta
was a
settle
very
this with
good
rapping.
rebuttal. Black,
That's not
what's
a
your
good rebuttal.
response?
That's not a
Nah,
good
that was a great
rebuttal. That's
rebuttal.
not a good
What's
rebuttal.
your
It's the
response?
same.
That's not a good bro. What are you doing? Don't Frank, don't do that. You gotta be fair, bro. We just seen league owners jump in and face off, and come on, you gotta be fair, neutral, champ. It wasn't a good rebuttal.
What? You changing the subject. What the heck? We talking about videos playing right after the you know what I'm saying? What do you feel about that?
Yeah, because that doesn't necessarily mean that they're watching them, right? Because that's basically what you're saying. Impressions. You trying to say that they don't necessarily mean that nobody's watching them?
First of all, you have to have autoplay on for the next video you just play. A lot of times autoplay isn't on. It's a recommendation.
That's a
But
fact.
if you're scrolling on Instagram, if you're scrolling on Twitter, TikTok, literally just going up and that platform just gives you that video. I'm just saying, if we getting technical. We can move
I
on
want to
though.
say
We
this.
can move on.
I want to say this though, before y'all can just drop me back down to the listeners. I think a major visibility problem is there's no more creative marketing. I think the last time we seen creative marketing was Genesis. We seen billboards. We seen niggas scrolling on the bottom of the screen on ESPN and shit like that. The cycle, and it's been this way for damn near a decade. It's drop a flyer, probably a trailer, maybe a face off. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a face off if it's URL, and that's it.
Budgets are
Nobody
different.
is creating with their marketing.
We need the battle rappers to care. How about that? Like that's the most important piece of the marketing right there. For them to have passion again. So
And it also speaks to the point of a lot of battles that's getting a million views be the battles that people care about. Like the Frankie Dick battles is not just going to get a million views just because it's good. Fucking Appa versus Capo was one of the best battles last year. You know what I'm saying? And it just didn't get the visibility that it should have. It didn't get nowhere near, you know what I'm saying, the views that it should have right now at the end of the day. You know what I mean? People got to start like caring about the battle. You know what I'm saying? I think it's between the leagues and the battlers to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what's the best strategy at the end of the day. Like
I
Sugar
think
and Easy got damn near 700,000, you know what I'm saying, something like that, because people care about their battle. You know what I'm saying? Or
and
care
they
to see
care about
that
the
battle.
controversy too. I ain't gonna hold
Yeah,
you.
because of the controversy around it, but they cared about something concerning the battle. You feel what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah, people got to care about battle rap again, and using Capo and Appa as a example is like the perfect example of people not caring about battle rap because you need something else to sell. It ain't just for the raps. You can't just tell somebody, yo, Capo and Appa, them niggas went crazy. Go listen to them niggas, they wowed out. And then people will want to go see it as far as rapping. But if Capo slapped the shit out of Appa, and people like, yo, I gotta
No,
watch that battle.
I gotta click on that.
Yeah,
Yo, he got
that's a
slapped mid
million
verse. What
views.
the fuck? I mean, you download this shit, bro. That's crazy.
We need everything else to sell it. And that's what I mean when I say like I feel like people don't care about battle rap no more. We gotta get the outside people to care about it more.
Yeah, you
Like
gotta fix it, John. John, like you gotta like people
But
like
you
you.
you asked the interesting question. How do we get new fans? I want to circle back to that. How, in y'all opinion, how do we get new
Wait,
people
first,
to be
I think
true
that's the
I
wrong.
think
fans?
if we
That's the
announce
wrong
Jay Black
question to
versus
ask.
John John, I think
Hold
we
on.
get a lot of new fans. I ain't gonna
He's
cap.
scared. We gotta wait. So he's scared. That's cool. When I came into space, I knew he was scared. It's okay, guys. We move on from that. Um, I think getting new fans is the wrong question. I think we got to get the old fans back. You know, we got to get the people to return. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that's been
I,
active and love battle rap
I
in
think that's gonna
2012
be
and
tougher than
2013,
getting new fans.
2014.
yeah, isn't that more difficult?
You
Because I
you
feel
you
like
not
those
you
fans
not
age
wrong,
out.
Black. You're not
I
wrong.
know I'm not
I just
wrong,
feel
John,
like that's tougher because the old fans is tuned out. They feel so far removed because this is a completely different game now.
but we got to make them feel like it's a safe space again. And how do we do that, John? I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan. You a league owner. You a battle rap. You in charge, man. You got to fix this.
Nah, it's tough, man. Like it's tough. It's tough. I don't know how because we still got the golden era battlers still outside. You would think that'll be enough, right? We still bringing back like we still like doing certain matchups. I don't know. People just gotta see the old fans wasn't really internet fans, if that makes sense. Niggas was on the internet, but niggas wasn't really having profile. Niggas was just going to YouTube. The old fans wasn't really searching for people where they was going to be at. I was an old fan at one point in time where I would know about shit just when I get on YouTube and see it, not really knowing. There's plenty of fans like that, like the fans I know in New York. That's outside in the hood all day. They might be watching battles on their phone, but they don't really know how to get shit. They don't know about an app or none of that. So it's hard to get them tuned in. And them old fans is grown as shit now. We grew up too. A lot of them fans was older than us when we was 21, 22. It's hard to get them to like what's going on now. That's what I'm saying. Because we don't even like it. We barely like it.
I agree. I feel like that demographic is kind of aged out too. You know, the people who started with battle rap and that, and not to say they don't still watch it. Salute to them to do, but I think it's definitely an easier task in pulling in new fans versus and there's not enough of a younger demographic that's being pulled in. It's salute to
So
the older fans that are watching, but in all other facets of media, they have younger fans that keep the market growing, if you will. You know, say what you want, but like your NBA young boys and these kind of people, they keep rap generating money.
Huh?
We don't have that for battle rap. We don't have a younger
you heard of Black
battlers that bring in
Can
that.
you name some more rappers, bro? Like what you just
Lil
said?
Durk, NBA YoungBoy, all them. Like they
Maybe
keep
Who
that's the
rapping.
else?
solution.
Who else? Can
Maybe
you
that's the
name?
solution. We got to find younger battle rappers. But
At
why
least to have that
that's
demographic
going
that
to be tough
exists.
too, because look at the younger rappers these days. They're not really rapping. They're not really focused on having the better bars. Everything is drill rap, straight to the point. So it's kind of tough. If you could convince a demographic of young battlers to care about rapping enough to want to get into battle rap and play with words, how we do it and all of that, then that could draw a new younger audience because the people that's following them will follow them right into this culture. And now we got that. Now battle rap became so advanced, you damn near have to be advanced to be a fan.
I would
You
also
got
say a hyper focus on making it an accessible market for women, because contrary to what your average incel
They
believes,
tried that already.
women spend money. You know, and this whole
tried to do it.
narrative of pushing women out of the culture is not a smart one. When women come into the culture, they invest in the culture. They go to
Who is trying
events.
to push the women out the culture?
There's definitely a
You, J
negative
Black.
there's
How?
definitely a negative outlook towards women being involved in the culture, and that needs to stop, because women not only are some of the best business people behind the scenes, but the fan portion of women being involved in the culture generates money.
This
It
nigga
keeps the
Frank trying to
culture
get a
moving forward.
Valentine's. That's crazy.
Nah, ain't nobody
Why you
pushing the
trying to get
women
a
out,
It
man.
Valentine's
ain't
on
it
his
ain't get
face, man?
like
You
that
good, bro?
till Remy said
What's up
she
with
was
this guy?
unsuccessful with the women though, bro.
I mean, you could just name some of the powerful women in this culture, and the amount of negativity they got to deal with is very public.
I mean, this is a negative culture. You know what I mean? It's not different just because it's for women.
In
It's
some
negative for the
cases,
niggas too.
in some
It's
cases,
negative for the niggas too.
that's true.
We're just
That's true. But in
it,
some cases, women will face things that men do not have to face. That's just a fact.
and
That's
it go that
America,
goes
bro.
both ways too.
That is America, bro.
Men face things that they not gonna have to face either. That go both ways. It's men and women. It's always gonna be different. It's always gonna be double standards. I don't think we pushing the women out. It just I just feel like we got to find another lane for the women. Like it's just not another lane, but another, like we were saying, as far as leagues go, the women need a new direction. The women need a new
I agree with
direction.
that too. I
They
was
they
having
they
this
they being
conversation
they
behind the
being
scenes.
put in with the men, so a lot of them feel like they gotta move how the men move. They gotta do what the men doing to be accepted like the men, and it just get to a point where it's like, if we gonna watch the women, we want to watch the women do something that only the women can do. That's how you establish a different identity. But now it ain't like, are we gonna get an all female card that everybody's gonna be excited about? Are we gonna get that? Can we get that this year?
And
Who's
if
gonna
women
take that
spend as much
chance? We
money
got
as
whole
Frank
leagues
say,
change their whole models around because they ain't wanna. You know what I'm saying? Like I, that's the problem. I feel like.
because if women spend as much money as Frank say, then why does Remy switch her whole picture?
I said fans, female fans that spend money, not nothing to do with Remy.
No, I'm talking about female fans, right? You missing the whole point. You said, you know what I'm saying, they spend, you know what I'm saying, the most money in the culture, etc. But Remy had to switch her whole picture because she said that she was losing money, you know what I'm saying, booking all female battles.
I think that's speaking on female battle rap specifically, which naturally you would think would draw in more female fans. But I get what Frank's saying, where he's just talking about women being as fans like spending, and that goes for male or female battle rap, just as a consumer demographic. But naturally, like that's going to be tied directly to female battle rap. And it's a weird thing where women are just more likely to spend money and be a more like providing consumer, but at the same time, women's battle rap has a very hard time just straight up selling. So I don't have an immediate answer for you, but I don't think his point was just exclusive to female battle rap. That's all.
I think
Yeah,
women spend money on what they like, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have so many female fans that spend money on battle rap. Whereas though you got more niggas that'll be willing to bootleg it. You know what I mean?
I don't think a large portion of the money that comes into battle rap is coming from women to feel like you take that away. That's such a, unless he's saying maybe we got to get them to spend more money. Is that the point you're making? We got to get the women
We got to make it a
to.
safer place for them, that encourages them to spend more money. I mean, we've heard horror stories of women attending events. Uh, we have women who go public and expressing their opinions on their experiences at events, and that gets attacked. It needs to be encouraging. We need to be encouraging women to spend more, to attend more, to be involved more. It's at every level. It's not
But
just the fan
why do we
level,
got to encourage them to attend though? If you
because
uncomfortable
women
at an
buy
event, you
more,
don't got to go back.
because
You
women
could you could
spend
watch it from
more.
home. That's safer. Watching it from home is safer. You said a safe place. Ain't no safer place than home. Why the pay per view? Because that's what Matt, like the ticket sales, encouraging more people to be there is not going to change it. I promise you, it's not. Because we get the same impact off events. We get the same impact off events where there's no crowd. When they was doing volumes and shit. When they was doing,
I'm finally going to agree with John. My fault,
yeah,
yeah.
it
Only
was like
time.
we don't need people to be there to make the impact. We need the support and the financial with the pay-per-view come out. When leagues throwing events, they not banking on the ticket sales to get this money back. It's not enough. It's not enough. Or we're gonna go back to $100 tickets again, $200 tickets again. That's when it made a difference. Now you could just watch it from home and support it that way. It's cheaper too. Saves you the headache. I don't. I think it's that simple.
So yeah, I mean, I would agree that people need to spend on pay per views as well. Having had a pay per view experience myself, I can definitely say firsthand that that's definitely sorely needed. I think end of the day, uh, finding ways to bring a younger demographic in, finding ways to support the paying customer, whether that be male or female, finding ways to fixing the relationship between battler and fan. There's multiple levels of that for sure.
I think the
Frank,
first.
what you talking about, Frank? I feel like Frank's just talking. What you mean by
I
that?
mean, I can get specific if you'd like.
You saying like one sentence and you're like,
Jay Black, if a woman is a fan in battle rap, there are a million and one horror stories of her attending events and not feeling
well, I
safe.
didn't say that
Hold
part.
on, let
See,
me finish. Since
I
you want me
didn't
to
say
get
that part
specific,
though.
we're gonna
But
get
now,
specific.
but
If a
you
woman
started that
attends an
point as if
event,
I
now I'm
disagree
gonna
with
get
that part. I don't
specific.
disagree with
I
that
thought
part
you wanted
though.
me to get specific.
You said the fan and the battle rapper connection. That's what you said.
Yeah, battle fan and battle rap connection. Fan. I think such and such lost a battle. Man, why the fuck do we listen to fans? Why are we? Why is that even a thing to say? That is your market. That is your audience. Yes, listen to
But see,
fans.
hold on,
The
hold on.
whole.
Hold on.
Do you
I
want me
agree
to
with
answer
you.
your point?
But hold on, we having dialogue. I ain't talking this
You
whole
ain't
space,
let
but
me
I had like
finish
five
saying
seconds of
nothing.
talking. I had
Go
five
ahead.
seconds of talking in
Go
the
ahead.
space.
Go ahead, J.
So
Black.
I agree with that. But also, we got to realize a lot of times too, the fans like this nigga, the bitch ass nigga's a trash. Like his fucking whole round was
Oh
trash.
yeah,
Dude,
that
you say
that
that.
that for sure definitely is.
You can
Got
screenshot
to
that all
stop too.
day.
Yeah, for sure.
I
For
think
sure.
everybody in here got a story of that. Like, yo,
Oh,
this
for
nigga
sure.
trash
For
as shit.
sure.
Whole ass nigga lost the whole battle. Fuck out.
Whole time nigga ain't watched the
Whole,
battle.
whole
That's
ass
what I'm
nigga is so
saying.
funny. But yeah,
I
nah,
mean, you
I
can
agree.
find the tweets.
I
You can
agree.
find
I
them.
agree. But we can't listen. The paying customer is what we got to focus on. The supporting customer is what I'm saying to focus on. The people who aren't supporting, aren't paying. Half the time you get those bitch ass niggas, blah blah blah. It be niggas with 5 followers and following 5,000 people with no profile picture. And the battler will ignore the people who are praising to directly go into
Oh,
communication with the
you
motherfucker
speaking
with five
facts now.
followers and
But Frank,
17,000 following.
You speaking facts now. Go ahead,
I'ma
Frank.
just I'm just say it, call it like it
Get
is.
your get your round off, Frank. Go ahead, Frank.
That was it. That was it. So
I ain't gonna lie though, Frank. Who is the paying customer? Because even the people I see that complain and say, "Oh, I want my money back," I be in the Discord with them. Nigga, we bootlegging the fuck out of this shit. Why you lying? Or something? Like, who is the paying customer?
That's a problem too.
That's the biggest problem. That's the biggest problem what's going on here. That's
Right.
why you're seeing a lot of battlers throwing their own shit now because the leagues that was out here booking everybody, they don't see the benefit in it no more. They don't. So now you got niggas like, you know what? Y'all don't want to pay me to do this. I'm going to do it on my own. And then we gotta, find the support that way. Where's the set paying customers at? The people that's really paying is the people that really want to support, that want to support. So you got some bloggers that'll do it, even if it's just to show. Even if you got the people that'll sit there and show the screenshots that they paid for it, that helps. You know what I mean? Because you promoting that you supporting. But other than that, who's really doing it? It's for the convenience. We got the fans that's been around for so long that felt like I spent so much money, or I can't spend this much money because this event coming up, that event
You ain't
coming
gotta
up.
watch it either. How about that?
Yeah,
Like,
but it,
why is it that like the rules in reality change in battle rap, right? So if an event is happening, you feel like as a fan you spent too much money on battle rap, that you still should watch that event even though you don't want to pay for it. Let's just say you've been buying Xbox and PlayStation since you was a kid, PlayStation 1. You spent so much games, you spent so much money on games that a new game came out, like, I don't want to pay for this, let me just get it. Do you think you're gonna walk in Walmart and Target just get that game and walk out free? Come on,
nobody's
Frank.
making it available how
Come on.
fans make it available. We getting bootlegged by fans. If there was a way that there was like some community where niggas could bootleg games, they'll be doing that too. It just is more security on that side. Here, we getting backdoored by our own people in this culture. I think that's the difference. Everybody gonna try to find a way around it, and their excuses would be that, oh, it's too much going on. Y'all expect me to have this much money. Y'all expect me to pay. Damn, you got 4 events within 2 months. Damn, each paper that's $200. Like you got niggas doing that, but they still want to watch it. And plus, not everybody got it to be spending like that, but they still want to see it because they want to be able to talk about it. Especially bloggers that
Wait,
benefit
what
off
you
this.
said? They want to talk about it. People talk about battle rap still.
Man, I guess. Well, they want to talk about what goes on in battle rap. How about that?
Motherfuckers used to be proud to pay, but now it's proud to bootleg out this motherfucker.
And it's
At the end of
easier
the
than
day,
ever, and that doesn't just go for battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, we speaking Capo said it with the discords and whatnot earlier. It's how easy it is to get a link. It used to be like kind of a fucking process. You know what I'm saying? Like in an earlier age of the internet. Even nowadays with like regular sports, bro, you go on Stream East, you can get everything for free. You don't even got to pay for fucking sports anymore. So it's a different world, and that's why I think the war on bootlegging is so much harder because it's easier than ever. There is no process. Most times, there's just a website. So I agree that that's a problem, and it's a matter of making people care enough to purchase every one of them. And that's why it becomes more. It almost goes back to the first thing we mentioned with all these leagues. When you guys are talking about, everybody wants to talk about all the battles, but I mean, look at March to April. What do we got? 6 events. 4 of them are like major level battle rap. So I think they're all good points. I don't know what the immediate fix to something like that is, but that's why maybe even like Black always says, you got to make people care more. That goes for promotion. You got to make people want to support you because clearly it's people aren't just going to be doing it for the love of the game anymore. You know, so there's a switch that's needed there.
I think it all really goes to the marketing, smoke. And I'm saying making people care again, just about how this shit is marketed, man. And I'm saying it's like John said, we're marketing to the exact same consumers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the only thing about the
Like
marketing is
Smack and Beasley ain't been on the
only thing
record.
about
Go
the
ahead.
marketing. Only way we're gonna get different marketing, we got to get a marketing budget. Got to be a bigger budget. And who's gonna go out there and open up a budget if they scared of the return? That's the thing.
Business, you got to
The
spend
last
money to
time we
make
got
money
different
too.
marketing, like you said, was caffeine, right? You seen the budget
Yeah,
they
but
had,
also
right?
in business, you know this, what I'm saying?
You seen the budget
Yeah,
they had.
but also in
Yeah,
business,
shout out to
you got to
caffeine.
spend
Love
money
y'all,
to make
man.
money.
Miss y'all,
You know
caffeine.
what I'm saying? You're going
Hey,
to lose money before you make
love.
money.
But that, yeah, that's you know what that is, bad money. That's a business mind you talking about. Everybody knows that. When you start a business, you're gonna lose money before you make money. But for some reason, when people come into battle rap, they don't have that kind of patience. They feel like, hold on, Smack did this. How many streams he making this much money on this? Because you know they gonna listen to the conversations niggas is having as far as, oh, if I'm getting this much, blah 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 blah. Hold on, Smack doing this. Shit, I could do that. Let me go get these same battle rappers. Let me cut them a bag. Matter of fact, let me pay them what I think more than what I think Smack is paying them, since it's that sweet. And then they come in there and then they realize it's not that sweet, and then that's when they disappear. That's when they disappear. So you need like marketing dollars. You need the money. Like people gotta have that mindset. Like, all right, well, we're gonna go out. We're gonna build. We're here to build, not to get a quick dollar. Niggas is not here to build no more. Nobody's here to build. Everybody's here to just get it and come on.
It's definitely an interesting conversation, and I appreciate
Yeah,
y'all
nigga.
all pulling up for this. This is dope.
Yeah, niggas gotta be more niggas gotta be more interested in building is what I'm saying. And it's gonna take time, but a lot of niggas like they ain't got that time.
Why do you say that?
Just how they moving. It's like with a sense of urgency. I'm trying to pop right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come out the gate. Like you said, niggas is throwing gnome type events out the gate. Out the gate.
I mean, I think it's twofold. It's two ways to look at it. One, 2025. I think is the year of the big cards, right? As many leagues as possible can be throwing big cards. Which the positive side of that is for every big card that there is, that's more opportunities for the undercard, right? So more money is flowing in the market in general. That's a great thing. Now, whether they're going to be able to sustain that is a different conversation. And I think ultimately the impact of the big cards is to generate bring back more customer trust, as in people investing more, spending more money back in the battle rap. The other impact is to create more opportunities for the new guys. The other impact is showing that battle rap is not dead and that the money hasn't left. Um, but ultimately I think there's more positives than negatives when these things happen. I think I agree with you that we need more niche leagues that focus on something specific for sure. But 2025 I think is a pivotal time for the top tiers when they know that this is the last year of Cody. It's a pivotal time for helping fans to, and I gotta salute Bags and Bodies for this one, getting them to regain the customer trust. Because if you look back last year, the customer experience at their event was phenomenal. Um, and these big cards, it's a good thing short term for battle rap, but I think I agree with you in that long term we're gonna need more niche leagues for that. It's a balance, and it's tough. It's tough, and there are niche markets. There's 3BL, OSBL, iBattle, Gates of the Garden. There are these smaller leagues where they specify on something, but those leagues don't get the proper media coverage. Those leagues don't grow at the same pace that RBE and URL were afforded the ability to grow. So it's tough. It's tough all around.
Yeah, that's why when we do get these big cards, these big budget cards, that's why it's important to support these, especially if these the cars that we getting excited for, and the battlers on there is getting money, enough money that they could live off it. We gotta support it so they could keep it going. Because what happening is, if we get a big event like that and then they don't get the proper support and feel like they lost money, everything goes down. Everything goes down. Now you might not get certain matchups. Now you might not, you know what I mean? Like everything goes down at that point. That's why the support is so important. That's why we have to get these pay-per-views. So when I'm seeing everybody talking about, these announcements and it's lit, it's all that, I really hope y'all getting these pay-per-views. I really do. Because if
Affects
not,
battler pay as well.
because if
That's their market.
exactly, and if not, 2025 gonna be the last good year. Because niggas is gonna put in a damn good effort this year. I know they are. They're gonna put in a damn good effort this year just to make sure battle rap ain't dying. Like you said, you showing people that the money is still there. The money's not here. The money is not here, man. Because the money is coming from the consumers. So if the consumers are not purchasing the pay-per-view, the money is not there. You know what I mean? Money going out and going around in an attempt, you know what I mean? As far as paying the battlers and shit, yeah. People gonna try it, people gonna put something together and try to make it happen. But if we don't get that support back and these numbers don't show back, man, oh man, y'all think it's tough now. It's really about to be tough. It's really going to be tough. So we got to have the support this year. And that's really my main reason for having this conversation. I think the immediate fix that we can have is like we got to push the support. The same way we promote everything else, we got to promote supporting battle rap as far as buying the pay-per-views. We have to buy the pay-per-views. And that's coming from me. I don't even know if I'm going to do another event. So this ain't even about putting money in my pocket. It's as far as carrying this shit. Because I tell you right now, you think these niggas were willing to take losses for 2 years or 3 years straight coming up? You think T Top and Hitman about to just be taking losses back to back to back to back? No, they gonna be like, man, I'm not about to keep doing this.
Okay,
I'm not
but
about to keep
how
doing it.
do we get people to start supporting the pay-per-view again?
I don't know. I don't.
I
That's
know.
tough.
Go ahead, Black.
I got the floor.
The floor is
Can y'all hear
yours.
me?
Go ahead, Jacket Edge.
Turn my mic up. Like, it's what I hate in the spaces. Like, y'all have some special fucking mics where everybody can hear y'all like super loud, and then my shit be like, it's like I gotta stop this
When
shit,
you
bro.
finish with that soliloquy, go ahead, tell us how the fans could buy more pay-per-view.
Again, with the battle rappers showing passion. When we look at a UFC or a boxing event that's upcoming, a lot of promo is done in that. They have multiple press conferences, multiple face off, and even if the fighter doesn't want to say anything, something is still being said. They have like a road to. They have 24/7. It's a variety of things they have
Nah,
coming, as
cook.
opposed
Keep
to
cooking.
just
Go.
a card just being announced and somebody tweets or they post one IG post. It's not enough. You know
This
what I'm
goes
saying? We keep
back to
talking.
budget too. This goes and battlers are not investing in their own marketing and promotion. They get booked, sit back, wait for the league to do everything. As far as press conferences and face offs and shit, again, that takes more of a budget. So you got big name battlers on your card that's gonna cost, right? You got a venue, you got a camera crew that's gonna cost, you got travel and everything. So how big of a budget could
Can
um
I speak to this
the
specifically?
marketing be?
Can I speak to this specifically? One of the things when I rolled out OSBL versus Gates of the Garden, there was a marketing budget. There was a marketing budget for promo. I made sure that the media that I put together a rollout plan with got paid. I made sure that when it was time to do post event coverage, that everybody had free access to the VOD. Um, I do think that that's something that that league owners should start asking of the sponsor, that the sponsors, not only when they come with the budget for the battles, that they put aside a certain budget for marketing. I think it's pivotal that we bring back face-offs, that we bring back, because just as Jay Black said, that's one of the key things that creates excitement and consumer interest. And I think that it would be totally okay for league owners to ask sponsors for a marketing budget, and having executed that and having seen the results of the pay-per-view, I think it's totally fine for league owners to start asking for marketing budget when sponsors are interested in helping out with an event.
Yeah, of course. But you know, face offs ain't go nowhere though. Face offs ain't go
They,
nowhere.
uh,
We
that's
face
debatable.
Now,
face offs
face-offs
ain't go
have
nowhere.
they've definitely disappeared. They've definitely disappeared, and not only that, but promo, um, content from battlers. That those things have disappeared. I mean, Jay Black was the number one source for face-offs, and we've had countless cards and countless mega matches that did not get a Jay Black sit down. We've had countless battlers
Go
who
ahead,
have
talk Frank.
Jay Black gotta lower his price too. What's up? What we doing here?
Talk French.
Niggas ain't about to
Talk Frank. I'm talking
break the
Frank.
bank for
Hey, don't
Jay
ever call me
Black. Who
that
the
nigga,
fuck
but
is
yeah.
he?
Just saying. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
okay, Jay Black, they saying you got to lower your price, and I know your answer is let the culture help the culture. Do you want to expand on
Yeah,
that
the
answer?
culture gotta help the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because if I wanted to battle John, he not lowering his price. It's about that thing. If you want to be real, what's up?
Nah,
John,
man.
my price is this. Like, let's not do that. Let's not start
That's
this, John.
different. It's not
Please. We
about me
trying to
right now.
have a personal. I mean,
It's not
you know,
about
a
me right
nice
now.
little. You know, why we doing this, John?
It's not about me. It's about you and how you need to help
Yeah.
the culture, Jay Black.
So
But
Jay
how
Black,
about this?
yeah, Jay Black, what's your answer?
Hold on. Hold on. First of all, in order to do face offs with Jay Black, if y'all feel like that's important, you know, I mean, you can get other folks. I think people got other people, and it still worked out pretty good. Um, y'all can always come to champion. Y'all come to champion, and it'd be free, low key. So if you want to just pull up, and now you gotta think, when a person hosts a face off or a league hosts a face off, you get a venue, you get a cameraman, you get an editor, you get a sound guy, you come to champion, you don't gotta worry about none of that. It's about travel. This is one of the reasons why I felt like you had Adi Boom versus Big K. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that doesn't go on your page. You don't get the YouTube monetization, but the promotion, it went up, didn't it? You got promotion for the like. Oh, you got anticipation, excitement for the battle, right? And I think at that point, a lot of leagues, even URL, they what Reed and Rex was that champion. They know, okay, we make money off of YouTube, but I don't want to spend the money to make the face off happen. Let's come to champion. It's free. Promotion for that battle went up, didn't it?
Yeah,
So again, if you want to say, "Oh, Jay Black, we ain't trying to, work with you in terms of money," okay, come to champion. If you're a league owner, you don't got to come to champion. Send the artist to champion.
yeah.
It'll
That
cost you the
promotion
minimum.
that promotion got to mean sales.
I
Like
think it does. I think it's a pivotal part. I think
I
media
know
and
for a
promotion.
fact it don't. I know for a fact it don't. There's been events that did everything and still lost. It raised the awareness of the battle, but like you said, if people gonna find a way to watch it, they're gonna find a way to watch it regardless. If it doesn't matter, a face off could do 1 million views. That I mean, that's just gonna be people finding other ways around it. And like Smo was saying earlier, it's so many ways around it. Everybody know how to watch a battle without purchasing it. We got to push purchasing. You know what I'm saying? I don't, and I
Hey Frank,
Go ahead, couple.
I thought your promo for the Gates of the Garden versus OSBI was fire, right? Did you eat off the pay per view?
Um,
Oh, oh,
so
oh.
what I did was
What
now I'm
happened?
gonna make it public. I did not.
yeah.
I made sure to pay for everything on the card. What I did was I let the door go. I let the ticket sales go. I let everything go. I took a portion of the pay per view so that I could learn how to set up pay per view, so that I could see how much pay per view generates. And I only did that because leading up to the
He ain't
event,
asked you all that,
John
Frank.
John John had mentioned.
Was it a plus or a negative,
I
Frank?
would
That's
say
what Capo was
I
asking.
would say that the pay per view generated some money, yeah, but it wasn't. I gotta be careful what I say. I'm gonna just say that the
You're a
pay per view
lawyer.
generated some
You,
money, and so I was
we found
able to
out. Hold on,
see.
hold on. Right now, we
I was
announcing that Frank is behind.
I was
Hold on, hold on.
able to
Frank
see.
behind the scenes. Well, hold on. When Frank is not in battle rap, he actually is a lawyer. You're a lawyer, bro.
I
I
was
don't like
able to
having
You're
these
see.
spinning
talks
I
shit,
was
bro.
able to
publicly,
see
man.
what money.
Frank, you ain't gotta talk about your business
No, 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 no.
publicly,
I
You're a
want
man.
to. I
lawyer.
want to. I
You're a
want to
lawyer.
always. My whole platform is a fan, so I want to be straight up. I was able to see what kind of money pay per view is generated, and the only reason I did that was because the John John had a tweet about pay per view, and I wanted to see for myself.
And was I right or what?
You were right in terms of the decline of pay per view purchase. Yes.
That's what
Hold
I'm
on. I'm
saying.
about
So
to say
now,
something. Everybody gonna hate though. Can I say it real
So
fast?
how? So the question remains: how do we get people to start buying more pay per view?
Well, hold on,
I
hold on, hold on.
Go ahead.
Y'all gonna hate this. You're gonna hate me for this too. I niggas gonna clip it too. Another way that can help is that y'all don't release the video or the YouTube or put it on YouTube fast. So that means when I purchase it and pay for the VOD, I know that it's not gonna drop in 2 days. Which is sad to say, but if I know, okay, if I miss a battle that night, I'm like, I'm not gonna buy it because you're gonna drop it within a week. So why pay for it?
people still share links too. They share
So what's the?
logins.
That's,
Yeah.
that's not that's not what I'm
Yep.
saying though. I'm talking about the
What's the
consumer,
appropriate?
the
What's the
pure
appropriate time,
genuine
Black?
buyer.
What's the appropriate time to drop it? 2 weeks.
I say a month.
So an event happens and drop the battles a month after the event.
I'm saying for the person that's
At
again.
least it don't. It could be longer than a month because you gotta.
Yeah,
If people
How do you
paying for,
maintain public interest with the way as fast as everything is moving nowadays? How do you maintain public interest for a month? They would have never let Easy versus Suge drop a month later. That would have been crazy.
why not? Because
okay,
it's still
hold,
available
hold.
for the people that
When you
purchased
say
it.
public interest, what do you mean?
The fast rate at which battles are coming out and the countless amounts of battles that are coming out, you do not have a month's worth of time to not drop a battle.
Well, so what are we trying to do? Are we trying to give out free content fast, or are we trying to get people to buy pay per views? You can't
Exactly.
have both.
Exactly.
I
Which
think
one?
there has to
Which one
be
are
a
you trying to
happy
do?
medium. There has to be a happy medium.
Which one are you trying to do? And I think a month is a happy medium. If I pay, y'all charge $60, $50 for these pay per views. If I pay $50 for pay per view, I want to know that I paid for something that's going to be at least like okay, hell, I don't know. Like I want to feel like I bought something. If I'm paying $50 and I know you finna drop this tomorrow, like I'm not gonna pay the $50. Like recently, I bought a computer piece, right, and it was $250. They decide in 2 days to make that $160. I'm like, what the fuck? I paid $250 for. I was feeling like, yo, can I return this and then buy it again for $160? That's the kind of that's how I feel when if you buy a pay per view $50 and it drops, like it's a massive discount now, and discount is $0. This comes from somebody that I pay for these shits. So I'm just saying,
As much as I
am
hate
I bugging?
agreeing with Jay Black, got a point.
No,
Okay, so what
they're
about
gonna
an alternative? What
they're
about
gonna hate
adding
what I'm
things that
saying
are
because it goes against somebody getting something for free fast. So what I'm saying
what about
is
adding things to the pay-per-view that wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe an extra battle get thrown in there or something for the exclusivity of the pay-per-view, but making people wait a month for a battle with the little attention span that consumers have nowadays, I don't see how
Who
that's
is he making
sustainable.
wait? The people that didn't want to pay and support. Who is he making wait?
so I'm saying,
Yeah, the people that yes, because that's a huge part of Battle Rap's fan base. We can't ignore that this it was
and
founded
they
on
gonna get
that
it.
fan
They gonna
base.
get it for here's the thing. I feel like we folding for again. I love YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I drop my everyone, even when I was on caffeine, I still made sure that the stuff I had on caffeine dropped on YouTube within a week. But I feel like we're folding for the pressure of people want stuff for free. Am I lying?
No, that's the problem. That's
Of
how we
But
gotta
course,
get
of
the
people.
course.
but the
Everybody gonna
the
say
the market was founded on that fan base. Let's be real.
That fan base we just agreed is no longer around.
But there is
This
a
new
fan
this
base
new
though.
market was founded during the caffeine, right? And it was free then. So now everybody just accustomed to getting free shit and just want everything free. We can't cater to those people. I think that we can't cater to them. We got to cater to the paying customers. So the people that's buying the links, that's buying the VOD, they should have exclusive access for a period of time before we give it to the people that didn't pay. So we can't
Okay.
rush to put it out like that. It's like damn near that defeats the purpose.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm
I
just
hear
saying.
what y'all saying, but I don't know how, in terms of battle rap attention span, how that's gonna work. But I hear what y'all saying.
But that's why
Okay,
these.
you saying you saying you don't understand how it's gonna work. I don't understand what I'm saying how that it's not gonna work because if we continue to make sure everything is free and fast, this is why we get a drop in decline. That means we can't pay these MCs. If the fans know, okay, you finna drop that in 2 days, that means less pay-per-view sales. That means less you could pay the battle rappers. That means the less you could throw more events. That's the part we're not realizing. What I'm trying to do is think for the future. It's called the future of battle rap, right? So I'm trying to think for the future of battle rap. If Hitman, if Chilla decided to say, "Oh, we want to put this whole event on YouTube," everybody, yay! I'm thinking, hold on, yes, I'm happy that everybody can see it fast and free, but this means you're not finna make no money, which means you're not finna do this again.
Exactly.
So I'm like, huh, nah, I pay 30. I pay at least pay 30. I pay 40. I don't know. Because I want you to do it again. I've been saying this in most. I say when Hitman and Geechee had my, I want spot pay per view because I want Hitman, pardon me, Hitman Holla to pop out again. I did support it, so I want these guys can pop out again. If we keep
Exactly.
doing it fast and free and free and free and free, they won't do it again. If we support, but if a nigga see, oh, I made this much money, you'll turn a John and Hitman and Geechee and Chilla into a regular.
Yeah,
As in, I'm gonna throw five events a year
for
because this shit
sure.
was so successful. That's the point. If y'all hate that other league so much, oh my God, I hate these guys. Everything they do is so wrong. Then why not support other people that's in place to make them throw 10 events a year?
Mm,
Y'all not thinking. Y'all not thinking.
that's why
And you were
it's
saying that
important.
you wouldn't lower your prices for. Is that correct, Jay Black?
If they come to champion, y'all good, bro. It's been that way. It's been that way for all these league owners know that. They've sent every league from King of the Dot to URL has sent somebody to champion, and it didn't cost them nothing. First face off was Daylight and Mickey Fax. King of the Dot did that. Sent all me Jay Black. When they had Real Deal and Chiller. Ain't
So
cost them
so
nothing.
so
Two
Jay
face
Black is gonna
offs.
be here forever for us to utilize that resource. Appreciate you. Thank you for
I don't
confirming
know
that.
about forever.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I don't know about forever.
No, that'll be all. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Look, Jay Black ready
Appreciate
to
you.
leave us. That's crazy.
Here we go.
Right, right, but
Here we
right.
go.
Wow. I didn't know I
Here
had
we
a
go.
nigga that scared of me. He ready to leave champion to
Don't
duck
do that.
me.
Don't do that,
That's
John.
crazy.
Don't do that,
Let's
John.
get to that.
That's
Don't
wow.
do that, John.
That's wow. I feel you though. You know what I'm
How,
saying?
how,
Like,
how, how a nigga trying to save battle rap and put battle rap on his back or whatever you've been saying, Jonathan, and you duck me. Like, make that make sense. People will be excited for that.
Calling him Jonathan is crazy. But go
People
ahead.
will people will be excited
oh,
for that, but
Jerry?
you don't want to get that to the fans. It's okay, man. It's all right.
But
You know what I'm
nah, but
saying?
the point is though, it definitely gotta get back to support. People really gotta be pushed to buying these pay-per-views, man. We got it because that's the way we gonna get the money back. Because when niggas is able to present numbers, when niggas is able to present numbers to sponsors and investors, that's what is gonna come back. Now the numbers that's been shown, it ain't been high enough to be able to present it to nobody to bring back nothing. So it gotta the support gotta be there. We have to buy these pay-per-views, but at the same time we got to get some order amongst the leagues. Niggas got to start reaching out. Like instead of leagues competing with each other, everybody get on one accord. It'll be a lot different. We could space these events out, space the money out, have people, you know what I mean, give them time to
But getting
incorporate
everybody on one
themselves.
accord, John, I gotta stop you. Two things. One, yes, getting
That'll never
everybody
happen.
on one accord is facts.
No,
But the
it could
problem
happen
is
now. It could happen now, and I'm gonna
everybody
tell
has
you
No,
why.
it
too
I'm
can't.
gonna
many.
tell you why
They
it could
got too
happen.
many interpersonal issues, John.
No,
And
Roman
then
and Riot will never get on the
I'm
as
same
far
gonna
as
tell you
as
why
far
it
as
could
present
happen.
as far as presenting numbers to sponsors, they got to learn how
No,
to maintain relationships with
no,
sponsors
it could
before we
happen,
talk
man.
about numbers.
I'm telling you why it could happen because
Go ahead.
Ain't
now,
no sponsors left in
now,
battle rap though.
now the
Where's the
majority of the
sponsors at?
league owners are battle rappers. And these same battle rappers have been having conversations about unions and shit like that for years. It just wasn't in position to really put it into play. And I think you give it time now with these battle rappers. After a while, they're gonna realize it doesn't make no sense to compete with each other, and we all could get on the same accord. Like that's what the fucking brotherhood was supposed to be.
And how did that go?
Just, I mean, at that
You said
time,
who
nobody
created the
was
Brotherhood?
nobody was nobody was doing certain shit. I just think now once you learn it, because like again, niggas is really just getting their feet wet with this shit. So everything you ain't really go through turmoil. You ain't really go through nothing to see the ups and downs of shit. And then but now I feel like niggas is cordial. Niggas gonna speak to each other. Niggas, it's not like a organic and smack or smack and ARP to where it's real live. You know what I mean? Some type of divide at that time or anything like that. Yeah, there's competition amongst leagues between the battle rappers, but it's not like competition to where it's like fuck them. No, niggas get on the court, especially if it means better business. Why not?
Have you Capo? You're a battler slash league owner. You here, Capo?
Yeah, I've been listening.
Do you based on your experience, do you think in dealing with battle rappers, do you think one that they're able to unite and kind of get on the same page about how to operate from a business standpoint, and two, do you think that they're able to maintain relationships with sponsors?
No
Could
to
you
both.
could you explain, please? You've been a league owner for about a year now, right? Roughly. Okay. Can you
Yeah,
explain your
yeah.
perspective, please?
There's just a lot of different personalities, and I think only the league owners really understand the business of it because we the ones experiencing. I don't think battlers even factor in everything. You know, I could tell by the prices they tell me, and it's like you telling me this price, you ain't gonna even bring that many people in my building, bro. Are you not gonna do that for me in YouTube numbers? You know, so I don't really think battlers comprehend the business side of it. And what was the second part of the question? Do I think they could like work in harmony or
Can
something?
can they maintain relationships with sponsors?
Um, nah. I seen you sponsor a battle, and I seen them niggas tweet they ain't feel like battling. So I don't think so, bro. I hate to sound so pessimistic about it.
Nasty. Who did that, Frank?
So no, we're not gonna get into that. But so, Capo, that's your experience as a league owner slash battler. John, do you think as a league owner and battler that battlers can unite to operate on one type of business?
He just said he can.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
I
I
want to
think I
know
think
how.
you I think you confused. I don't understand what you're saying by operating one type of business. What I mean by is this.
Frank just be
What I
talking
mean by is
sometimes. Go
this,
ahead.
right? Do you think it would make sense for two battlers to have it doesn't make sense for two battlers to have events, two big events in the same weekend. Why? You are splitting the audience, you splitting the pay-per-view purchases, you splitting everything. It doesn't make sense. But if people was communicating, okay, look, I'm going to do an event on this day. All right, well, you contact or you communicate and be like, all right, I'm gonna do a video this day. All right, well, since you do that, all right, I'll wait weeks after, maybe like 6 weeks. I could see battles getting on that type of accord, like spacing it out so they're not on top of each other. Pause. Because when you do it like that, now you really running the risk of getting bootlegged. You really running the risk of because it's like, damn, in the same weekend versus 6 weeks. That's what I mean. Before you had just like you had URL and RBE do an event on the same day. They didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like it didn't matter. You know what I mean? But now I feel like yeah, it's gonna get to that point because we trying to get the pay-per-view purchases and everybody's trying to get the return. You kind of you being counterproductive throwing an event close to another big event. Why that type of competition makes no sense. That's all ego right there at the end of the day. But niggas ain't about to be driven by ego with the league on shit. You shouldn't, because I feel like that's a losing situation. But I think, yeah, it's gonna get to a point where now, where when the battlers, where all the major leagues is ran by battlers, niggas is going definitely gonna be in contact with each other, because you're gonna get some niggas battling on other niggas platforms too. So there's some type of communication there. There's gonna be some type of understanding for sure.
As of right now, February 22nd has a couple events on it. As of right now, April has a couple major events in the same month, and I'm pretty sure more events are on the way. How do we
Right.
get to that point?
Right. After these events happen, once they see what happened, experience is the best teacher. So once these events happen, and then you see, if anything goes wrong, God forbid, they're gonna look back and say, what could have went wrong? Oh, maybe we shouldn't have did this event around this time when all of these other events. Maybe we shouldn't have did this. Maybe we should have waited. Maybe we should have did that. Like, you gotta learn. It's hindsight. It's hindsight.
Okay, so we wait and see. Okay,
Wait and
I
see.
see that. I see that. I respect that. Um, we touched on some great subjects. I There was one thing I wanted to ask you. Uh, what about league? Do the battlers need to unite, or do the league owners need to unite? Like the major league owners.
Battlers don't need to be doing no more uniting. Everybody's already friends. All this shit is done. No more uniting, man. We need division between the battlers. Fuck that. All the groups need to break up. Everything. Fuck that. But as far as the league owners, I wouldn't say unite. Just get on one accord. Like, just to understand like the layout and get a schedule together. You know what I mean? It just, I think it'll be better, because then we all could promote each other's shit.
But there's too much interpersonal bullshit for that to happen
Between who?
between multiple league owners. We're not gonna act. Come on, John. John. This
Maybe I am blind. Well, I don't know who got what type of issues going on. I really don't. Not right now. The only issue
major. Are we talking major leagues? Or are we talking? What level of leagues are we talking?
I'm talking about battle rapper league owners. That's what
Okay,
I'm talking
battle
about.
rapper league owners. Okay,
Yes.
so for you, that's where the focus should be, not on the current major leagues, but on battle rap league owned
I mean, 'cause that's
leagues.
where it's going. It's going. That's where we headed to right now. Battle rap league owners. All.
How can we say that? Because we haven't seen them sustain long enough to be sure that that's where it's going.
I mean, everybody else. Look, what else are we doing? What else are we doing? URL
Nah,
ain't doing
John
a pay
John
per
hit a
view event.
The,
speed.
Frank, that is what you talking about. That's where it's going, Frank.
Has there
This
been
is
a
second. This
battle?
is second
Has
year.
there been a battle rapper owned league that has had more than two events in the same year?
But he said that's where
Bullpen.
it's going. That means you got to
Aside from
crawl first, right? You
bullpen's a
got to
major
crawl
league.
first,
I
and you
can't
walk, and
even.
then you run, and you fly,
Bags and
and you
batters is here.
teleport.
How many have they had, Capo?
He's stepping it up
That's
this
what
year.
I'm
He just
saying.
That's what
started.
I'm
Moving
saying. It's
forward, that's
going
where
in
it's
that
going.
direction, Frank.
That's where it's going.
That's where it's
You see,
going, Frank.
ARP retired. Organic slowed down his events. The Nexus just wasn't pay per view just now. It's a reason. It's a reason. But now the battlers are picking up the rings right now. That's what we're seeing right now. Calico, Hitman, T Top, Chiller, QB, Capo got a lead. Like, this is where it's going, and I'm not gonna lie, this is where it should be, if you ask me. But it's like,
We'll
being that
see.
everything is so fresh, Frank, niggas they still gotta learn as they go along too. It's a lot of shit you're not gonna learn until you go through it. So we gotta give it time. Yeah, right now it might be, you know what I'm saying? We don't know how many events Hitman gonna do this year. He already got two announced. He got two announced in the first month of 2025. Ain't no telling. T Top is so excited about his card. He's probably playing. I've been there. He probably halfway through his next card already. I've been there, because this is pure excitement. It's everybody, like, you know what I mean. Even when Calico did his event, he was already planning the fucking next one, and probably got one now. But yeah, that's where it's going. It's the battle rapper league owners, and then once everybody go through it, they realize, I bet it's gonna be easier for niggas to get on the same accord. Calico and Hitman get on the phone. Hitman and T Top get on the phone. Chilla and Cal get on the phone. Everybody get on the phone to not step on each other's toes. That's not hard to do. It was hard when people were saying it was hard to unite battle rap, get a union. We was talking about Smack sitting down with Organic and ARP. That's when we was like, oh, that's never gonna happen. Not now. Hell no. We got too much respect for each other and what we because we've been through the same shit. It's a lot different now. But the direction we going in is gonna be battle rap league owners going running. The inmates is running the building now. That's what Jay-Z told DMX when he turned president at Def Jam. Told that nigga the inmates is running the building. And that's how I feel about battle rap.
I do think that's the natural progression, and it is beautiful to see as black entrepreneurs to see them go from battlers to league owners. That's beautiful to see. And if you think that they can get on the same page, I think that'll be great for the culture as well. But until that day, until that happens, the major leagues will still continue to be the leading forces in this culture. It's great to see everybody having
Who's
their
the major leagues right now? Who's the major leagues? What's the five major leagues right now?
major leagues. I'm gonna say URL at the forefront. I'm gonna say Chrome is up there. Uh, I'm gonna say, whew.
Whew, whew.
It's
I
not
don't know what I'm
easy.
talking
It's
about. Whew.
not easy.
I'm just completely
That's
lost
It's
in
what
my
I'm
not
own
saying.
thoughts.
easy.
Like
Whew,
I thought
whew.
I
I don't
thought
know
the
what's going on.
I
They
Whew,
said
thought
that
the
nigga
major
lost in his
leagues
thought.
go
whew.
by who's doing the bigger cards, or are we going by history? Like how we rating the leagues? Like as far as what's
I mean,
going
we
on
can't. John
now
John
or what has
URL had
happened?
eight to ten events last year.
I'm not mad at
So
URL just being.
so we can agree URL is number one.
I mean, if that's your opinion,
You tell me if I'm wrong. I'm asking.
I feel like you're deflecting from what's actually happening here.
I feel like you not answering nothing. Who's number one, Jay Black or John John? Either one of y'all.
But how is that even the
I'm
point?
never not gonna say URL ain't number one because
Okay, so who are the other ones?
that's
First of all, this is why he's a spin master and a lawyer, and
He's
it's what he
about to
does.
run a
Because
bunch of jokes
no,
and
no,
not answer the
it's not
question
even a
because
joke.
he
Because
don't want
first
his
of all,
political connections affected.
you
Here
were
we go.
implying that league
Here we
owners,
go.
you were implying that battle rapper turned league owners had to throw more than two events. But now that John flipped on him, you can't even name other people that's
I
throwing
didn't
more than
say
two
they
events.
have to.
Other
I didn't
major
say
leagues
they
throw more than
have
two events.
to.
What happened, Frank?
Jay Black, how come
You
a
said
bullpen battle
URL, and then you
hasn't won
stopped right
champion of
there,
the
champ.
year, Jay Black? How come bullpen hasn't won a champion of the year? You want to have that conversation,
What
or do you want
happened?
to just tell me? You want to just tell me who the major leagues are?
See how you flipped that, y'all?
yeah,
Y'all see,
the spin
as
king.
long as y'all can see what's
We
happening
seen an
here,
RBE battler
as
do it. We seen a
long as y'all
URL
can see
battler
what's
do it,
happening
but we
here,
ain't seen a bullpen champion of the year. It's a few other leagues,
as
Jay
long
Black.
as y'all can see how he flipped it. But go ahead.
But go ahead, Jay Black. Who are the top five leagues right now?
There's no point against that, brother. That's not even the point
Why
of the
is there? How are we
conversation.
gonna have
That's not
discourse
even the
and
point
not
of the
get into it?
conversation. I just told you what it was.
I think that I know you're scared to answer because your political
No, you
connections. I
made a
respect
point
it.
about major leagues, and I was just asking you what are the major leagues that
I
you
think we
prefer to
should
put
agree.
into.
I think I can agree, or tell me if y'all can agree that URL and Chrome are the two biggest leagues right now. Do y'all
As
agree or
far
disagree
as far as what though?
as far as battle rap?
Like no, how are you rating as far as if they big or not? Like what are you basing that on? Matchups? What are you basing it
I
on?
would
Events,
say
venues,
This man
frequency of
deflecting.
events.
attendance, views? How you basing that?
I would say frequency of events, caliber, roster, things like that. So I would say it'd be the five in no particular order aside from URL. It'd be URL, Chrome, Bullpen, um, Bags and Bodies. Mm, I'd still throw KOTD in there, even though they're not active.
You
I'd
said
still throw
bags and
KOTD.
bodies, but you just said they ain't had two events in a year.
See, that's the point that I was trying to get at right there. See, that's what he's trying to deflect. He's brought it back on your forehead top, nigga.
Yo,
Look at you,
Black,
nigga.
are you
Yeah,
gonna answer the
yeah.
question, Black?
No, no, no.
Black,
Don't
you've
answer
been here
that.
longer than
No,
me.
answer that.
No, Black, you've been here
No,
longer
no,
than
no,
me.
no, no, no,
No,
no, no, no, no,
Jay
no,
Black,
no,
who
no, no,
are
no,
the
no, no.
five major
You
leagues in
just
battle rap?
said, hold on. The conversation started when battle rappers as league owners, and you say, yo, they don't throw more than two events.
Jay
Has
Black,
any league,
who are the
has any
top
battle
five?
rapper league owner
Jay
thrown more
Black,
than
we're
two
not gonna
events?
get nowhere.
But
You
now we're
keep
Nah, he
hearing
spinning.
you
right,
can't
Frank. He
find other
right,
leagues
Frank.
that
You
throw
Nah,
major
contradicted
leagues that
John
throw
yourself,
John,
two
don't
man.
help him.
events. Come
You
on, bro.
contradicted
Come
yourself,
on,
man.
bro.
Because
He's
I caught you up
deflecting.
on purpose, man.
All right, so y'all tell me who the five major leagues are. Correct me.
He's still deflecting.
Nah, we not saying you wrong. I'm talking about the points you was making. You was trying to say, well, the major leagues
Exactly.
still. You said aside from the battle rap league owners, the major leagues is. I'm asking you, what are the major leagues? And you And you
and
said
he
something.
fell. It's okay, Frank.
Said
Okay,
something.
look,
Nah, some of
look.
them they don't have
Nah,
more
nah,
than
nah.
two
Look, y'all
events,
got
and then
this
you
one.
name
Y'all got
bags and
this
bottles.
round. Now we're not gonna get away from this though. Who are the five major leagues in battle rap, gentlemen?
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. It's crazy.
I got you. I got you. I'm keep it real
Go
with you.
ahead, Black.
Grind time.
This nigga, man. This nigga is like a different nigga. Like,
But that's why I asked, what are we basing it off of right now
should we, why don't
or
we say? Why don't we say?
history of
What
shit
are the top five current major
Flip
leagues in
flip
battle rap
top.
currently?
currently?
Currently, like
And,
right
and,
now,
and
what
what
are the
and what
five
by
major leagues?
ranking them right now? What does that do? What is that?
Black, could you just?
What
You can say
purpose does
no
that do?
order if you're scared of your political connections. Just
Cause
say
more
no
division.
order. Just say no order, Black. What are five major leagues currently in battle rap?
And what do you mean by political connections? First of all,
Could you just
oh hold
answer
on,
a
wait. All you
question?
hold on,
Like
hold
this
on,
is crazy.
wait. All you niggas say URL is number one. I don't gotta say shit. What the fuck you talking about political
Okay,
connections
so
for what?
URL's out.
All
Okay,
you niggas say
okay,
URL.
all right. Who else?
Even the niggas that hate URL say URL. What are you talking
Okay,
about, bro?
who's next?
I ain't got you talking about political connections,
All
nigga.
right, man. Who's
Um,
next?
let me see here. I think based off what last year you saying?
Currently.
So last year, because
Yeah.
this is
Okay.
January
Yes.
still.
Yes. Yes.
Um, five
Just five, brother.
bags and bodies.
That's two. Who else?
Um, Chrome 23.
That's three. Who else?
Um, can I put TBL and King Dot together?
No, because
Because
that was
no,
a one
wait, how
time.
can you
That
say
was a one
no?
time
Wait,
collaboration,
no,
brother.
wait, no,
That
no.
was a one time
They
collaboration.
wait, no. They threw the event together.
Is King of the Dot involved in the current TBL event?
We talk
But
about
they but
leagues
but
or we
you
talk about
said based off
events?
of last year, so they threw that event
Yeah, but
together.
that was one time.
And
You
this
understand?
event right here is a collab with King of the Dot too. So this is gonna be the second one, and it's another major
No,
collab.
apparently this is
King of the
not.
Dot. Wait,
No,
wait,
it's
wait,
just
wait,
Oh, it
TBL.
is.
wait. Mills. King of the Dot is involved in this one.
No, it's
Oh,
not. It's just
I don't
TBL.
believe so. I'm pretty sure it's just TBL for this one.
I. I mean, I
Oh,
thought it was
I,
just
I, I,
TBL. I
I
didn't know
thought somebody
KOTD was
told.
involved.
I thought somebody said it was King of the Dot, but maybe
They
I'm wrong.
lied.
Yeah,
No, I only seen
yeah,
TBL
it's
on there.
just TBL on this one. So
That's what I'm
so
trying to.
so
I'm
we
trying
could
to
put
put them in
TBL.
here.
Should we put TBL as not, as one of them?
I'm trying to put them both. If we're going off of last year, King of
Nah,
Dot X
nah,
TBL,
brother.
because they threw the one of the best events the whole year.
Well, does that was how many events King of the Dot had last year? And can you be a major league having one event in a year?
Right.
I don't know.
Then we can stop the conversation and everybody throw two events or less outside of URL.
So Chrome, Bags and
It's
Bodies, and
pointless.
URL is the top three right now. Is what I'm understanding in whatever order you have them.
That's your
Damn,
understanding.
I think I ain't gonna lie. I feel like bullpen gotta be in there.
I do think bullpen should be in there. So that's four. Who's the fifth one?
Bullpen gotta be in there.
So who's the fifth one?
Right.
I
Yeah,
agree.
probably
I
Riot.
Wait,
That's
agree.
Cal,
another
Cal
one.
throw
Are,
two
Riot,
are
two
we on the
events.
Riot.
same page?
Wait, Cal throw an event in I think in January and December, right?
Yup.
BNB. Yeah, yeah. He threw
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
two.
he had
Winter
two last
Madness
year.
and Now You See Me. I think was the other one.
February and December, so that's two events.
yeah.
So BNB. That makes it six though. So are we not including the riot?
So do you have to have two events in a year, or how we doing
What's
this?
what's the
Because
Frank? What's the
I,
criteria?
I kind of like that. So two events or more makes you major. Two
What's
major
the
events or
I
more.
feel
criteria?
like two is not enough as far
But
as
nobody be throwing more than two outside of URL.
what we need to is what I'm saying.
Okay, so three.
We got to raise
What's
the
the metric?
bar.
What's
Like
the metric? Is it three major events in a year to be a major?
again, I'm just talking off my opinion. You know what I mean? So maybe
I,
two events is enough for some niggas, or you know what I mean, or whatever. But as far as there's 12 months in a year, there's 12 months, so you got to have some type of consistency, right? So a nigga could just pop up and just throw something and then get up out of there. Is that a league or a platform?
Hmm.
but John, to what you said earlier, like if the battlers got a chance right now to really make this battle rap shit lit again, I'm gonna keep it real. Like the niggas who throwing events, because like you said, if everybody communicated, it could be every battle could throw a major card, and it could be spaced out where you don't have to. It's enough battlers throwing cards now that, or got their leagues, that you don't have to do events a week apart or 2 weeks apart.
Right.
Like if every battler, look how many niggas got leagues. It's say six battlers right now doing their thing, right? You got Geechee, you got T Top, you got Calico. That's four. Then let's just say URL, and let's just say URL, and let's say Chrome or whoever. Now that's enough time. That's six people. That's enough time to have two mega events per. It's 12 months in a year. That's enough to have two mega events per league from everyone. You get what I'm saying? And enough where it's enough time for everybody to be able to
Nah, I agree with
support
that.
each event. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you on to something with that.
Because now if we talking about everybody throw if we talking about everybody throwing multiple events a year, then toes are gonna get stepped on regardless in this shit.
Yeah,
So
I'm
communication is key. You feel what I'm saying? Like if all the battlers ain't no battler got no real beef. Let's call it what it is. Pause. Ain't no battler got no real static out here. So battlers. So get on the
yeah.
phone with each other. Yo, how you looking when you throwing a card? You feel me? Whatever the case is, you feel me? Like Chiller reached out fucking in October talking about trying to book JC on his card for April. So I know he been had this date from last year. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But if communication is better, if him and Hitman on the phone, then they could say, yo, listen, I'm pretty sure Hitman don't know this man date is this time from last year. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So again, it's all about communication. If niggas communicate better, then it would never be no bumping heads. It would never be no stepping on toes, and everybody could come support everybody. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. That's I guess that's where it starts at when you talking about everybody getting on the accord, and that makes sense because if you got several, what, five, six battle rappers that got their own leagues, and if niggas could just focus on two events versus focusing on four, five, six, and it's spaced out, and everybody got each other's support, that'll help battle rap get where it need to go. I think the other side of it, as far as me saying like how many events you got to have to be considered a major league or the top league, because in battle rap, a lot of times quantity matters more than quality. So because they chalk it up for consistency, being out there type shit. So when he's talking about the major leagues outside of the battlers that have their own league, that's why I'm wondering like, okay, what's the criteria for a major league? How is it? Can you were we going off of attendance? How many people is there? Because you got certain events that had more people than, let's say, a Chrome. You know what I mean? Or the leagues you saying, even URL. As far as the crowds happen, you got other events happen. So it's like how are you judging as far as the major leagues? What is a major league? I think that's the conversation. What is a major league? What makes a major league? If it's not going to be how many events they throw, how are we basing it?
Okay, so the Riot had three events last year. So okay, so why do we start there? Three major events a year, and that can make you a major league in battle rap. Is that fair? Can we agree to that?
I'm not opposed to it. I just feel like whatever we're gonna stand on, we're just gonna have to stand on it. What's the criteria for a champion? How many battles does a battler gotta have?
He dipped at the right time. I think he coming right back though. But I think he said this year.
And nigga disappeared. He
Yeah,
teleported out this
he knew
bitch.
them champion questions.
He know the duck me. He know how it is when that come around.
I think he lowered it to three. It was four last year. I think he lowered it to three battles to win champion of the year.
All you need is three.
Three battles this year since it's the last one. So three. So we say
Damn.
three major events, and you a major league.
Three is cool.
Yo, so what would y'all say constitutes a major
I was
event?
just about to get into that. So what is a major
Mm-hmm.
event, John John?
I mean, that's another conversation. You know what I mean? I'm not the nigga that say, "Oh, this is that, this is that." This is an open conversation here. I don't know. Like again, of course, you need a major headline. You definitely need a major headline. I think that's what it is, really.
It's the headline.
The headline. Because
And
when
we say major, they got to be basically big names.
a mega matchup, you could get two big names, but that matchup don't mean could not mean shit.
Hmm.
They got the matchup and everything behind it. Like the when I say a mega matchup, got to be a story behind it, some type of some type of something to make it like I. We know once we get a certain announcement what type of event we getting with it, and it's always after the main event is announced.
Hmm. Like Daylight versus Rum in Houston. Goddamn.
I mean, I get the idea of daylight, but he better show up and rap, man. We know how daylight get when he start getting his ass beat. He gonna fuck around and jump in the crowd or something. I don't know, man.
Oh
Hold
man.
on, hold on. He
Nah.
did great against Tay Rock. We can't act like we haven't seen a great
No,
daylight recently.
he does great when he's not getting his ass kicked. When he throws fights, man. When shit ain't going his way and he's about to battle Rum Nitty is about to wow on this nigga, man. I fuck with Daylight, but he plays around too much, and man, listen, I got Rum, man. I know we ain't doing
I got Rum
predictions,
two one. Yeah, I got Rum two
but
one.
that is a major announcement, though. Cause to get on that, though,
Yeah.
Daylight coming back is a major announcement, and him battling Rum Nitty after seeing what Rum did with Lux, it's like that's a major announcement. So for them to announce something like that, we know we're getting a major event in Houston.
They also just announced Jazz and Hollow.
Huh?
Jazz versus Hollow was the second announcement.
Yeah, that's
What
a
the fuck? When did
major
that
event.
drop?
Yeah, just like probably about an hour ago.
Oh man.
Yeah,
So
it's
that
kind of
don't really
wild.
necessarily make them a major
Oh
league,
my
but I think
god.
it's or does that make them a major league? Because we got to think about like the card they threw last year. Like even though KOTD was like at the front of it, that was still TBL. So like, does that you know what I'm saying? Does that consider like I don't know. Does that consider them a major league? Like a card like this, a card like they did last year? Like what else do you got to do?
They starting to feel major to me, man.
It just got to be consistent at that
Got to be
level.
consistent.
Because
Yeah.
what if they
They
don't
got
throw
a
another
major
major?
budget.
What if they don't throw another major event now, from here on out, and all the other events is just small events? We still gonna say they a
We
major
can't.
league because the
Yeah.
once they what they once did,
Right. Right.
it's like to be a major league, you got to do something major
You actually got to
at a
do some
consistent
stuff
level.
for yeah for
But the
yeah.
level that them niggas is doing shit as far as TBL go, you don't see them niggas not following up and doing it again unless it's
Yeah,
just
it seemed like you know it's gonna have to happen again. Like
yeah. Them niggas is outside, man.
I think bullpen was arguably one of the only like smaller leagues that you could consider major leagues because it got to the point where it wasn't, and I ain't saying it just because John in here, like, but I feel like it got to the point where it wasn't just developmental. You know what I'm saying? So now you don't like now you created stars out of you know what I'm saying niggas that were being developed, and now I can bring the whole culture to an event with just my guys, you know what I'm saying, versus everybody else. I think when you start being able to do that, I think that's kind of what separates you. Because you know, that's what URL. URL has their guys that they created and made stars. And now you come to see their guys.
I
You know
think
what I'm
you
saying? So I
yeah, I
think
think
that's,
usually what separates the leagues as far as from small leagues and big leagues are the budgets. It's the
hmm
only difference. You know what I
Bingo.
mean?
I
yeah,
agree. I agree.
Bingo.
If you
facts,
Because
got
if it
if
facts.
you
was a
'cause-
roster based thing, I think it would
Let's
be a
talk the
whole
real
different
shit.
yeah,
conversation.
hmm
it just the budgets. I just wasn't so gun hole on just opening big budgets the whole time, like every because I wasn't trying to compete with no other league. So if
Right,
I see a gnome get announced, I'm not about to just jump out there. Oh fuck that! Let me go get and try to do all that. I was focusing
right.
on what I was focusing on, which was developing talent. So me playing in that pool had it like, okay, yeah, bullpen is a smaller league, but when we popped out, every time we popped out, we popped out. When there was a major
hmm
event going, you know what I'm saying? Like just as if you felt any other major event. So
Yep.
we was kind of walking that line. So that's why I don't get offended when niggas when they say, "Oh, bullpen is like a smaller league," because I know what you referencing. You referencing as far as the consistency of the bigger budgets.
Oh, the bigger, yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of my budget was me. I can't compete with Al Capone and fucking caffeine and whoever the fuck else got, you know what I mean? But at the
You
same
dropping
time,
40 racks.
I know what we did as a league. I know bullpen is a major league. I don't have to
Yeah,
argue it or convince nobody of nothing because it's there. Millions of
right.
views, TV notoriety. We brought outside attention in the culture multiple times,
Yeah,
multiple times. Built the whole demographic in Atlanta. We made everybody come to Atlanta. That's a fact. That ain't
yeah.
even when people saying, "Oh, Atlanta got the worst crowds." Bullpen ain't never dealt with that. That bad Atlanta crowd y'all talk about. Bullpen ain't never dealt with that. Bad crowd in Atlanta. So I knew the separation. I knew the separation, but it's just the budgets is the difference. Niggas can do major cards and shit like that. Like do a major card. The moment we could do a big card with niggas nobody know, battle rap is in a great place.
That's a fact.
Battle rap is in a great place.
But how can that happen when there's this element of not giving new people those chances? Like, how many cards have we seen where it's completely unknowns and the entire card? Like, Battle Rap kind of forced us to have new niggas versus big names just so people get a chance to be heard.
I mean, because that's what they think works. They think that works. That's the fast track. That's what they think works. Nobody want to take a chance. Like we were saying earlier, niggas want to do what they think, what they seen has been working already. Nobody's really trying to take no chance on that. Who's about to really? And when you think about it, imagine how easy it'll be to get a nice size venue, right? You get some battles nobody really know. You can give them something, but not nothing crazy, and then put the rest of that money into
In
the
promotion,
marketing,
yeah, bro. I swear to God, bro.
and production too, and production.
Hmm.
Production is a key part. How this shit look. You put all that money into that. And now it's just up to the battlers to make the difference.
Hmm.
Now, if you got the battlers and they fire, that'll help. But if they
Because you can
trash,
create your own fan base with the right marketing.
yeah,
You can create a brand new, a whole new pool of talent, and not even talent, but a fan base with your own marketing. Like depending on what, like Atlanta's the perfect city. Atlanta's one of them perfect cities where you could do that because they be looking for the shit. It just everybody that does battle rap in Atlanta does it the same way in the same format, so you always get those same fans.
shit, not just Atlanta, J2, everywhere. Everybody is
Fact.
doing the
No,
same
it's everywhere.
everything. We got to find new rappers and turn them into battle rappers.
Mm-hmm.
We can't find niggas and then turn them into back because that's what's happening. Niggas is fans, they watching it, then I'm gonna do what they doing. They ain't even thought about rap, but they gonna battle rap. You know, in the beginning, it was rappers turning into battle rappers.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta find the young, and we need young niggas. We gotta find young niggas that actually care about rap and do a fucking battle rap boot camp or something. Put them niggas somewhere and show them what they need to know. You know what I
I
mean?
think they can
Mentally,
learn, bro.
like, come on, that's what we need. We don't need no more twerks, man. I'm already tired of twerk. So I don't need no more.
Fuck you, nigga.
Dead ass though. Everybody just
Nigga, nah.
we gotta turn rappers in the battle rappers, man. That's what
Yo, but even besides that, like it's still so many hungry new battlers or niggas who smaller names who been super nice. But the problem with battle rap is politics. Like people who never been league owners or people who trying to come in and just put some money up and think that's just gonna be a quick come up. That shit don't be working like that. Like niggas will spend everything they got when they never been a league owner and just let me get all the big names I could get and think shit just gonna be that. Like, nah, it don't work like that. Like
Exactly.
what niggas gotta understand with battle rap, as long as you got a mega matchup that the whole culture care about and want to see, you could throw some nice, talented, smaller names on your card, bro. You could have a mega matchup, a really good co-main event, and a bunch of niggas on a come up, and you can make money off your card. You could produce a fire card. Like niggas be so worried about, yo, it's my first event or this is my second event, and I want to just, I'm gonna throw my whole life savings on god tier niggas. Like, nah, that's not how it work, bro. Like, if niggas just go out, bro, you know how many nice niggas on We Go Hard? You know how many nice niggas in Gate to the Garden or fucking, well, OSBL already get the push anyway. Like, they got a bunch of nice niggas that already done hit URL. But, like, all these smaller leagues got nice niggas. You go to Chicago to the smoke room, it's mad nice new niggas.
See, Mill, see,
Every
Mills, that's another conversation too, as far as what's nice.
No, I'm talking about niggas who got talent. But you know what it is? A lot of niggas got talent, but don't either got the marketing aspect of this shit to get to the next level, or don't got the
What's talent? I'm
funding
not
to
even
get
being
to.
funny. What's talent? What's talent these days? What is it?
No, I'm talking
Solid like
about
squirt.
strictly based off niggas pen going to work, like niggas who actually good battle. Even niggas, bro, it be niggas who got the whole battle rap package, got a good pen, performance, delivery, all that, but they don't have the funding behind them, the push behind them, and they just stuck on these small leagues, and they don't have the market in mind. You get what I'm saying? Because you know that's more important than the talent. We done seen a bunch of nice niggas who's a super good battle rapper, but don't have the marketing part, and that killed their career, or they got them stuck in one place. We done seen that for years, bro.
Niggas is
It's not
talented at
it's not
imitating
niggas
what
doing
they
what you
see.
doing no more. You feel me, John John? It ain't niggas doing. You see how when you got on Summer Madness too, like you went through your PG stage, and then you basically argue Hitman down and did what you did, and you got to open up Summer Madness 2, which is probably still to this day the biggest card ever in battle rap. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So niggas don't be having that hunger, or first of all, niggas don't even be having money to book a flight to go to big events to even put their face out there. Shit be
Mhm.
all that be
Mm.
counting in this shit. Not even being funny,
There
bro.
go one.
All that shit counting battle rap, bro. Niggas don't even niggas will go battle on the small league, be super nice, and get 12,000 views and don't even care to be, yo, bro, go get on the flight when it's a big event. Go put your face out there. Go let niggas know who you are.
That's
Go,
what
you
I
get what I'm
mean by
saying?
like when I say what's nice, because we could watch somebody get crazy at a smaller event and with smaller names on there. Then you throw them in a room or you throw them on the stage with the heavy hitters. They get lost in the sauce a lot of times. So what's nice, and the only reason why is because it's hard to stand out when you doing something, when you emulating something. So like when we see newer talent now, we instantly compare them to somebody. That's a
No,
problem,
that's a
bro.
fact.
That's a
That's a fact.
problem.
You're right.
Because now it's like, what is the talent here? Is the talent Mystique type talent? You could turn into one of these niggas at any given time. Like, what is the talent versus? Because the last stars that we got in battle rap, look at the last superstars we got in battle rap. We couldn't compare these niggas to nobody. We couldn't compare Twerk to nobody. Couldn't compare
Yeah.
we couldn't compare Geechee to nobody. Even Easy had his own fucking lane. It's certain niggas like you couldn't really, other than that, like niggas got the same setups, same performance. Niggas even got the same ad libs. I heard 1,000 niggas talk about this my shit. Well, whose shit is it?
Hey, talk to these niggas, John
Million niggas
John.
talk about this my shit. Oh, like everything, the mannerisms in between. It's just like and it's just how I feel when I watch it. And it's just when I be watching, I be trying to watch, and I'm like, yo, how does nobody see like this is the problem here? Nobody's trying to find their own identity. They're just trying to do what works.
Who's grumpy now, John John?
I'm definitely grumpy for sure.
Nah, but real shit though, like niggas gotta, yo, regardless to
Am I
anything,
lying though, Av? That's the
not,
question. Am I lying?
nah, you ain't.
Welcome, nigga. I'm sitting here laughing because I remember that conversation we had.
But these
Man,
niggas need to shit. A start is that though. A start is like, I feel like nowadays the way the state that battle rap is in, I don't give a fuck who you are. You're gonna get compared to somebody, because I feel like your class, the class before, all that, it's somebody that is special for every aspect of battle rap, every attribute. So nigga gonna always say, yo, he nice, he like this. Like look at Woosah for example. Woosah super nice to me. But I still be seeing niggas saying, and he say some of the most creative shit, like where I'll be like,
I
I
like
never heard of
Woosah. I
niggas.
like
Do you
Woosah.
feel me? Like I feel like personally, like I tell Doc all the time, like Eunice got the potential to be the next flat out star in battle rap. Like I feel like he got the potential to be the next star in battle rap. Like he's super nice to me. But I'm saying like Woosah come say all the crazy shit in the world, and I look at these regular fans and certain niggas who be on the shit and be like, oh, he sound like Ab. Oh, they was just regular. And I be like, damn, it's fucked up how niggas so
But they did
brainwashed
that
with
with
this shit.
Fonz
Like,
too. They did that with Fonz too. Like
yeah, and that's what I'm
like
saying. Like, look how nice Fonz is. Like, look how nice these niggas
Fonz,
is.
all
And
right.
the
He
first thing
all right.
niggas
He all
say,
right.
chill out, bro. Chill out.
Nah,
Man,
hell fine.
You
hey,
know,
man.
What's good, niggas?
and
They, they
Mills,
don't they don't say that about Dollar Bill and Capo, bro.
they don't really be talking about. But
Watch your mouth, Av.
yeah, but what you were saying about the independent leagues, man, it's like I think it takes more of the top tiers and people to shed light on the up and coming independent leagues, guys from the artists. Like the other day, I shared like even though these niggas ain't up and coming niggas, but they not under the major radar like we want them to be. I shared the Steams and Gaddafi Green battle, and niggas didn't even know they battle. Like
yeah,
when we stop paying attention to them
And
niggas,
that was fire, man.
that battle
fire.
is fucking crazy. Like
Nah, that battle is crazy too.
it's definitely niggas in the smoke room that's fire. It's definitely niggas like all over this shit that got real killers. But if we just allowing people to keep talking about the same motherfuckers, it ain't going nowhere.
And the bad part is, battle rap only go. This is the truth, bro. Battle rap only goes as far as the top tier and the solidified niggas in this shit let it go. Because if all the niggas who top tier and
Y'all niggas
god
on here
tier and all
talking.
that,
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all niggas is.
if all the niggas who top tier and god tier say, yo, and y'all just start picking niggas up like, oh, yo, I just watched this battle, this fire, and a nigga go to smacking bees like, yo, this nigga fire, yo, book this nigga. Y'all think they not listening to y'all? Y'all got the voice in this shit. Y'all are the culture,
Sure.
bro. At the end of the day, the league owners don't do nothing but provide the
But now
money and
you
the
asking a
platform.
lot
Like
from
they need
niggas.
you.
Now you asking a lot. Now you.
No, I'm not saying niggas got. But I'm saying I'm
No,
talking
not
about.
really, John,
I'm
because
talking about
you
yo, John.
know
John. If you go to a small league or something, even if you don't go, but you see a battle from a small league and you like, oh, this nigga right here kind of crazy. And then you look at, let's say you watch a couple of his battles that he had before, and you like, oh, son, really nice. You putting that energy out there gonna get more eyes on him than a nigga himself putting his energy out there with no clout. Cause most of these niggas who nice on smaller leagues don't got no clout, don't got
No,
nobody
that's a fact.
following
Well, I
them,
would
don't got
say
nobody.
you asking for a lot. Like if I watch a battle of a nigga and be like, yo, that nigga nice, and then I go to Beasley or something and be like, yo, book me and him on this. Like
No, no,
now.
no. I didn't say y'all go and
no,
say book you and him like again. No, I
Oh,
said if y'all be like, yo, look, this nigga nice, y'all should book him. Not
oh,
you
I used to
versus
do
you.
that.
Hell
I used
no.
to do that.
Hell no. That's what I'm saying. Like, is if when y'all do it, just think about this. Look who
Killer,
Twerk is.
T
Twerk,
Top,
Twerk was the
Danger
last
Zone.
dead superstar in battle rap, if we being real, right? Twerk
yeah.
was the last dead superstar, right? Where we said, yo, this nigga got his own style. This nigga is a different nigga, right? So now what if Jazz back in them times never tell Norbs like, yo, it's this nigga named New Jersey Twerk in this league over here, and this nigga is nice. Like, is it the? Are we still talking about Twerk in the same light? Not saying he couldn't get where he going, but maybe it's a longer process. You get what I'm
You
saying?
know why I think niggas don't do that no more? Cause so many niggas be turning on niggas. You
I
you
agree.
might co-sign a nigga, and then next thing you know,
Speak
something
on it.
happen. He'll have a bad opinion on you, and you be feeling like, damn, dog.
But that's what niggas do. Niggas
Speak
turn on
on it.
each other. That's part of being a nigga. Like,
But
That
I mean,
Know
what
to
the fuck
cross
is
you
really
quick.
turn on?
Kinda,
Like,
man. What the fuck?
why? How can I mean? I wouldn't consider like Capo turning on me if I go tell somebody, "Yo, check that nigga out. That nigga fire." Like, how can he turn on me? I ain't like. What do you mean? Like, I ain't gonna be around like, yeah, nigga, I made you, or I'm the reason. Like, that's when shit go wrong. When niggas,
nah, it's
you
not
know, you
even
do.
that I made you. It's just a nigga could speak on something and could be completely wrong because he's going by the battle rap narrative, and you would think like, damn, this nigga wouldn't go with this shit over was, especially if it's something wrong. We see it happen all the time, like as far as with bloggers. Niggas will endorse a blogger because they said something nice about him. Then
Yep.
the moment the culture turns on a nigga and there's a false narrative or something, that's like when the narrative was about you stealing Av, and Capo was like, yeah, that nigga Av stole some of my shit after you done co-signed him. So how does that look now? You'll be like, damn, Capo, for real,
Like I said,
you know
that's
I
what
ain't
niggas
stealing
do.
shit.
Yeah, and even if you felt that way, like certain, yeah, if it's
Why?
different coming from certain niggas, like
Nah, I mean, I mean, that's just a sucker nigga. You know that's just his character. If he owned that type of shit, I guess you know.
Yeah, but a
But
lot of niggas be on it. That's why I said I feel like
You
that's
hear that,
why
Capo?
niggas is
You a
taken
sucker.
away from co-signing certain niggas because it's a lot of sucker niggas. It's a lot of
yeah,
sucker shit that happens. We gonna give everybody benefit of the doubt that they all real niggas when we been in this culture for how long? When we know that don't happen like that?
but we can't stop just because it's a lot of sucker nigga because it's just as much as it's a lot of sucker niggas. It's a lot of solid niggas in this shit.
And I'm gonna say this: Capo is a solid nigga, and I think it's not so much to say that it's sucker niggas. I think it's to say that people do things that people don't agree with sometimes, and that don't make somebody a sucker. It just means you don't agree with that one specific thing they did. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not
But
saying
I
we should
think
stop. I was just saying like that's why I think niggas don't do
No,
it
but
no
Capo
more.
is sucker though.
That's why I
nah,
think niggas
I
don't do
agree
it.
with you, John. I ain't gonna lie, I agree
No, I
with you.
know exactly. I feel exactly
And
what
this culture is definitely a 80-20 split on 80% cornball lame weird niggas in this culture, 20% official niggas. Like we just gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like
you're. Yeah, yeah.
just call it what it is. And I think that 80%
It's
is being
debatable.
nice.
Yeah.
Like I really want to say 92-8. Like this shit spooky in this culture. I done seen some wicked
So
shit. I
so
done
listen, is it too late or can we get the numbers to shift? How do we change this shit, man?
That's what we trying to figure out.
me personally, I just feel like communication is key. Like all the battlers get together and really say, yo, listen, I'm sure yo, look, we gonna have these events, mega events, like yo, look. When you feel like you want to have an event, like communication is key to everything in life. Like if
Sure.
niggas communicate and be like, yo, John say, yo, I want to do a big bullpen event this time right here. Bro, one hand wash the other, both hands wash the face. That's what it is. And the culture in life, bro, like if niggas communicate and say, I want to have an event, boom, all right, cool. So I'm gonna do one this year. I'm gonna do one this month right here. Or I'm gonna do one right here. I'm gonna do one, and then everybody on deck with each other. Now everybody could support everybody event. It don't gotta be no fake malice. Like just everybody support each other and get battle rap back where it was supposed to be, bro. Cause right
Like
now, I said
this
it
first
bad.
quarter looking fire though. I see T Top sharing TBL shit. I see TBL sharing T Top shit. Like niggas is
Yeah.
sharing each other shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't think nobody's. I think it's just like two big events in April, but I don't think that was like on no malicious type shit. But yet and still, they still sharing it and
Yeah,
still
definitely. I don't
with
think
each
it
other.
was no malicious, I'm just hoping because I know what money do to niggas. Like I know I don't want to see none of my battle rap niggas start beefing with each other over events and shit like that because money make
Yeah.
niggas act weird out here, bro. I promise you. So it's just like everybody just need to get on one accord. If everybody whatever fake battle rap beef niggas got, put that shit to the side. Yo, listen, we gonna do this. You have an event there. I'm not. If you have an event April, I'm gonna have mine in May. You get what I'm saying? All right, cool. Give everybody enough time
That's exactly what I was
to
saying
get
earlier.
theiself right and support each other. That's it.
And I
Yeah.
think it's easier now. Like I don't know if you was in the space when I was saying this earlier, Mills. I think it's easier now that we getting more battle rappers as league owners because the understanding is gonna be a lot different now. It's easier for niggas to get on the phone. Like Av was saying, we seeing niggas promoting other niggas' events. We wasn't seeing that between URL, RBE, and King of the Dot. It wasn't. So this is like a step in the right direction, and I think it's gonna be more controlled now that we got more battle rap league owners.
Because
Yeah,
we understand how this shit go as being the artist. See, we seeing both sides of the coin, smacking them. They just know being the league on the side of this shit. They don't really know what it's like being to be the artist and to build a relationship with the artist. They just know their business and what they need to do to make their events happen. So that shit is definitely gonna be more controlled now, and I respect it. I fuck with it.
Man, we just got to get the support there. When I mean with support, the money we got to buy these pay per views, man. We got to buy these pay per views. I understand if niggas can't, if the money ain't there. I understand that. I'm not saying, but if you can buy the pay per view, niggas be having thousands of dollars in the bank account on a Discord. Like, what are you?
And I and I'm gonna hate this. I hate to say this because I never tell a nigga what they worth. Some of y'all niggas gotta relax y'all numbers, man. It ain't that. I be knowing.
I be knowing.
I be,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
listen, I'm a nigga that don't be saying that because your price is your price, but your price can't be your price if you ain't getting that consistently.
Yeah, like the time, like it ain't that. Like I never tell a nigga don't ask for what they, you know what I mean. But at the same time, we trying to make shit happen
And with the fact that it's battle is throwing shit, and like it's not sponsors in the culture right now how it was at one point. You feel me? It's maybe a couple sponsors. Like if niggas is coming out their own pocket, like why not hold your brother down? Yo, listen, my number usually this. I'm gonna do it for this. You feel me? Like I'm
for
gonna make
sure.
sure. I'm gonna make sure I don't OD, and now you struggling to put the rest of your card together. Like it's about supporting each other, bro. That's all it's about. And this shit could go right back to what it was, bro.
Niggas,
That's all it's
niggas
about.
is getting niggas got to understand this too. Niggas ain't really like it ain't your raps that's selling the pay per view because the pay per view is sold before you even rap. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not your raps. So if you out there you saying you want a certain price, you gotta work for that price, man. You gotta work for that price. At least be a nigga that show like at least this nigga even tried to get that back as far as out there marketing yourself. Like niggas gotta get back into marketing themselves more. And that's not an easy thing to do. Some niggas can't just do it. Sometimes you need a team. Niggas got
For
to get
sure,
teams.
for
Like, you know
sure.
what I mean? Sometimes you
Mm-hmm.
like, because that's a lot to ask of one nigga. You want a nigga to focus on the battle and promote and do all of this, do interviews, marketing, and all this other shit. That's a lot to ask for. Because there was a point in time where it wasn't that. It was a point in time where rap was really rapped and everything else. Like URL would tell niggas to be somewhere at a certain time to shoot promo. Yo, we got this set up. So we didn't have to worry about that. But
Mm-hmm.
now we are forced to have to worry about everything. So niggas need teams. Like that's where it's at too. Niggas need teams.
We can definitely get this culture back jumping, man. Like it's supposed to be, man. We just got to weed over the weirdos and sucker shit out. Stop worrying about all the fucking drama and who fucking who and all that old type of shit. All that old move that shit out the way. Like that
Man,
shit is the way of the culture for real. Like it's just some pussy, my nigga. It's just some pussy.
I would
Like
encourage the battlers to on this financial subject when approached by a sponsor, because speaking from experience, a
Uh
nigga,
oh.
a nigga give me,
Here we go.
I'll approach a battler that I'm a huge fan of, and I'll say, hey, I'd love to work with you, and then they tell me they need $4 million for 3 minutes of raps. Much as I appreciate and want to see everybody win, that's not the climate of the culture currently. I would encourage all battlers to start thinking long term and to say, hey, I normally this is my price per battle. But if you rock with me and do two battles, I'll do it for this price and da or three battle, whatever the case. Think long term when dealing with people with money, not just myself personally, but anybody. Always think long term instead of thinking short term and trying to get the most in that one interaction, because chances are you'll end up not getting anything.
I told this nigga 60,000 one time, and now he goddamn taking personal
Yeah,
shots.
not it's
Yeah.
not Av be working with me, but I'm saying for those who don't,
Damn,
like,
60
you know what I'm
record.
saying? Like
Nah, I'm just fucking.
niggas need to start thinking more long term, and let's say you used to getting 50. You may not get 50 from one battle, but if you build the right relationships, maybe you get that 50 from two or three battles. Like start thinking smarter like that, and like the hustlers y'all say y'all are.
if niggas want to outprice themselves, let them go right ahead and do it because what they gonna say no to is gonna be 1,000 other niggas that's gonna say yeah. And
I'ma slide right up. Let me go ahead
yeah,
and get that.
Yeah.
yeah, like it's gonna
Pause.
Let
be
me go ahead and get that.
whoa. But yeah,
Pause.
Well,
My bad, y'all. My bad.
you're a little too excited, J2.
Yeah, word. Start
Yo,
talking money. Get excited. My fault.
I said, whoa. Uh,
Nigga gotta
uh,
keep that we be knowing, man.
Yeah.
We be knowing, man. Like niggas come to you, man. I need 10 for that. Damn, bro, I need about 8. Like nigga, I just seen the card you was on. That wasn't even an
man,
$8,000
what the
card, nigga.
fuck, Av? Yo. Niggas, I don't understand that. Like if you're gonna move that way, at least be mindful of the cars that you do get on. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't tell me you want 5,000 or some shit like that, and I just saw you battle in the driveway. Like it don't add up. And not
A
only that,
driveway is
and
insane.
not only that, the views ain't even adding up. So where is you? And then you coming with a
That's another conversation. Is the views? A lot of the guys that ask for and girls that ask for $4 million, the last three battles haven't broken 5,000 views. It's important that we learn to understand our value in the market, not your overall value, but in the market. If your battles ain't doing them type of numbers, stop asking for them type of numbers. And
Cause the views already ain't recouping. It ain't like you're recouping it anyway.
Mm-mm.
So the views are just a bonus.
Yeah, that's the
That's all
bonus
it
for
is.
real,
It's
for
not
real.
like that's all it is. It's not like the more views you get, the more money. Because you're not gonna get enough money. You're not gonna get enough views to recoup it. You're not.
do we
Nobody like it.
restructure?
Really ain't nobody in this space.
Does battle rap need a
Well,
restructuring of pay, John John?
I mean,
Uh,
it restructures
Niggas finna
itself.
go on mute.
It's restructuring
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
itself. Like it just
Yeah.
it is what it is. Now it ain't because now it's getting to a point where now it ain't like it ain't really nothing to negotiate. As a league owner, I'm coming to a battle with what I got. Like it's really a take it or leave it type space now. So if I got an event and I'm because that's a smarter way to go about it versus asking a nigga, yo, how much you need the battle is like then they might throw a price that you're not even like I can't even do that or whatever, and then that conversation might end not knowing that that battler might take what you got. But you just
Look,
so you hear the nigga say a number and it's just like I can't even do that. And on top of that, sometimes you don't want to shoot back because you don't want to be disrespectful.
No, we gotta start being
no,
disrespectful.
that's a big factor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, niggas took that caffeine era for granted when niggas was getting everything for
Come
free.
on, man.
Niggas was getting all
Yeah,
that
caffeine
fucking
is over.
money.
Come
Let's have
on,
that.
man.
Caffeine is over.
No,
Niggas
no,
need to
no. I'ma
understand
just
that
say
shit is
some
over.
real shit. Like niggas gotta understand. Like when caffeine was here, niggas talked all the shit in the world, but niggas took that era for granted. Like niggas
Yes,
was
we
getting
did.
different bags. Niggas, all the fans was getting everything for free. Like everybody really was winning in that caffeine
Everybody
era.
won.
Yeah.
Like niggas was paying a rent off of sitting in front of a fucking camera doing nothing, bro. Like just call it what it is. Like that caffeine era had niggas up. But the thing is, niggas took it for granted and didn't end it, and now everybody got to get humbled and come back to earth. Nah, this shit need to go back to. Remember what Mook said on Summer Madness too? How much I think I got? Nah, I got 20,000, and niggas was looking at that like it was $1 million. You get what I'm saying? Like it need to go back to that. Like niggas gotta humble themselves, like
Oh,
because niggas think they was getting 60, 70,000 in caffeine and going. No, it don't work like that no more. Battle rap is not in that place right now, bro. When
but
it
that's
was
a
there,
fact.
niggas played around with it, bro. So niggas gotta understand it's okay, bro. It don't matter how nigga look at it or how much money a nigga getting, bro. A nigga getting 5,000 to rap 3 rounds is a good check. I don't give a fuck who you are. A nigga getting 10,000 to rap 9 fucking minutes is a good check. You get what I'm saying?
Shit,
Absolutely.
relatively 3,000 because niggas will do freestyles, all types of shit, rap anywhere for free, nigga.
No funny
Like
shit.
so,
You was gonna rap
niggas
anyway.
got to be realistic here. And then we talking about as far as pushing the culture forward. And I think that's the point Av was trying to make as far as battlers. Like, nigga, we gotta get out there and rap and then don't ain't no outpricing nothing. Like you might get something at one point in time, but that doesn't mean you go sit there and charge all these other leagues and do this and that. Cause we gotta get it to the point where it's making money to make the money.
No
Mm-hmm.
funny shit.
Yeah,
And
hell
you
yeah.
know why? And you know why niggas outprice so much too? Another thing be niggas don't be having no hustle outside of actually rapping. Like niggas battle and get missing off the face of the earth. Like niggas don't market themselves. Niggas, bro, we don't even see merch in battle rap how we used to see before. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like niggas
nobody's
need to
selling any products.
niggas got these niggas out here with 150,000 followers on a gram. It's no reason that you can't pay your bills off your merch alone. Like niggas don't understand how big they are. A lot of battlers underestimate who they are too, and that's the thing. Like that's why I always salute certain battlers that I see. I don't even want to say certain name, but niggas know like the niggas who always grinding even when they not battling. You feel me?
Mhm.
That
Mm-hmm.
market yourself, make these leagues book you, and the niggas who know how to market themselves and getting money outside of battle rap, they don't try to cook the league owners or whoever coming to them with a bag because they already getting money. Only niggas who do that is niggas who out here and don't got nothing going for themselves besides battle rap. Like I don't got no life outside of battle rap.
But
Like I'm not
it's,
making no
you know
bread.
another problem, bro. When you go to, like lower tier battlers and you a higher tier battler, they some of them niggas is looking like, well, I know you get paid this to battle, so let me charge you this because I know you getting at least this, or you got it to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas
Yo,
be
Av.
they price making setting they pricing off pocket watching.
Hey,
You know
yo,
what
Niggas don't
Av.
know
On
how to
my
price
mother.
themselves. That's the problem.
On my mother,
Niggas
I
don't
was
know how.
dead
They don't know how
gonna
to
mention
value
that.
themselves. They don't know how to. Cause how could you? You can't. Like if you ain't never main evented nothing or didn't. How could you really evaluate what your price is to be setting a
I'm
price?
saying? Facts, facts.
You more so just gotta be on some. All right, well, you trying to book me? What you got for me? Now you gotta evaluate the situation if you could turn that into something. A nigga might say, "Yo, I only got this. I only got 2,000, but I could put you on a card with fucking Lux and Hitman." You could turn that into something.
Yeah, you take that.
You could flip. You could take that opportunity, and now that you on a card like that, you probably gonna be in front of hundreds of people. With that type of notoriety, you might get the views. Now there's your leverage. Niggas don't think of it like that. They just think of
Yeah,
right here. Like if they don't know how
Hey,
to
yo,
turn
that's
nothing
a
hey,
into
yo,
that's a
nothing.
hey, yo,
fact because
hey.
John, like we done had conversations like that. Like, all right, what's this? All right, let me get on this card. That's how we got Loso battle, a couple battles. That's a lot of times. That's how I be doing it. Like, yo, I'll take this, but what's the matchup? Because I care about the quality of the match over. You know what I'm saying? Trying to beat the league over the head and get all this bread. Like, it's not. You know what I mean? Like, niggas got to think further along than just that
Then
short
just
term.
then just the
No,
price. Like, you know what I mean?
no funny shit, bro. Niggas be trying to. That's what it is. It's just a pocket watch. Like I done had a conversation with niggas. Again, I'm not gonna say niggas name. Like I done had conversation with smaller tier niggas who I'm like, yo, all right. So boom, I could get you this look. Like and the price that a top tier nigga gave me, the lower tier nigga tell me that. If this top tier nigga could tell me he gonna do this number, what in your mind? Instead of being like, yo, all right, you see an opportunity, oh, I'm battling this big name and I get a chance to, bro, all you gotta do is go put on. Niggas don't understand sacrifice. That's what it is. These niggas been spoon fed. They don't understand sacrifice, bro. Like, bro, you have to sacrifice to be somebody in life, bro. You gotta take, yo, listen, I get to battle this nigga, I could battle a John or Suge, one of these big name niggas, and I could say, yo, fuck that. Nobody knows me in battle rap. Let's call it what it is. Like, I got the smallest fan base. I'm gonna take that one, not necessarily saying it for free because I don't recommend nobody work for free. But all right, cool. Yo, can you just give me this just so I got something? Cool. Boom. Now you go put on and you got eyes on you. Now other niggas want to book you, nigga. Like, but niggas be coming up, yo, I want 5,000. Nigga ain't never make 500 in a battle,
Bro,
but he
I
want
got
Motherfucker,
I got I
5,000.
got I
5,000
got a
views.
thousand dollars to battle
That's wild.
Hitman, bro. $1,000 on Summer Madness to battle
On the
Hitman.
biggest card ever.
So when that's the first thing they told you, I got a rack for you. Okay. You think I'm about to sit there and negotiate and do all this? Nah, because I wasn't in no position to give any pushback. That's the opportunity that was given to me. Okay, cool. I'm going to take that. So
Hell yeah,
so I'm
nigga.
not I'm not like I'm not
Close
preaching what I'm
range.
not
And it ain't even
practicing.
always about battling the name. It's about being on the card. Just
Exactly.
be, you know,
That's it. It's the card. You got to pick your cards wisely.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
John.
Imagine nigga tell you, yo, you about to battle Hitman on Return to the Legends, and you're gonna get $1,000. You're gonna open up this card, and you're on a card with Mook,
Bro, I would have
Lux,
did it for free,
Rex.
bro.
Bro, are you crazy? That's what I'm saying. That's the type of shit where a nigga who coming up, nigga, you don't gotta give me nothing, nigga. Like, but these niggas be so money hungry and don't run on morals and
And it be ego too,
principles.
bro. Let
They
me
don't
tell you something,
understand
bro.
it.
These niggas be lying. Niggas be telling niggas they get in the bag and niggas hear that and so they feel like they can't go do it because they feel like, well, you paid that nigga. Niggas gotta stop counting niggas' pockets. First of
Bro,
all, because niggas be lying.
niggas been lying.
They be lying.
Niggas
These
been
niggas just
lying.
be
Lying
saying
on
shit.
Tommy.
niggas. That's what happened with the strike. The strike was about a lie.
Bruh.
Hey, hey,
Bro,
hold on before we get
Bruh.
into niggas lying, because we can talk about that all day. Geechee, salute for pulling up in the building. I want to ask you, we had this conversation earlier. What are the top five major battle leagues right now, in your opinion?
Damn, I just was in this motherfucker just listening and chilling,
nah,
man. I
you on the
don't
spot
know.
now, nigga. Ain't no chilling, nigga.
It don't got to be in order. Geechee don't got to be in order. Just who you think are the
Fuck it,
five?
man. Five, shit. Five leagues.
Yeah, major leagues only.
or like URL, RBE,
Okay, that's two. But
King
okay,
of the, shit like that. Damn.
Is it five?
Yeah, I'm just like the riot.
that's three.
We in that bitch. Fuck they talking about.
That's three. You
Um,
got two more.
I mean, shit. I would say. I mean, when you say major, because I mean, it depends on what you look at it. Because you could go bullpen. You could
That's
go a
four.
couple of. You know what I'm saying? You could go a couple of different ways. You know what I'm saying? You could go Chrome. You could
That's
go
five.
King of the Dot. Just TBL just made the
Six,
biggest announcement
seven.
right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. I don't know. I can't really name five. Like, man, I don't know who
Now
the
that was
five
good.
would be.
You
No
named
order.
seven. You
Oh,
named
I
seven.
did. All
Yeah, that
right,
was
bet.
good.
I'm good.
What would you say is and I we kind of talked about this earlier, but getting the fans to start purchasing pay per view more. What could we do for that? Because John was saying that yeah, it's good that people are attending events, but we need them supporting the pay per views again. What could we do
Yeah,
to help that happen?
man, that go on the battlers, man. You know what I'm saying? That go on the niggas on the card, bro. Like, cause like you know what I'm saying. You know, niggas will be on them cards, bro. And just because fans like him and like they raps, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he's tight. He's the best angler. He's the best schemer. He's the best puncher. He's the best performer. You know what I'm saying? They just live off that, like, you know what I'm saying, and don't do no promotion. So ain't nobody gonna buy no pay-per-view for some shit that's not being promoted by the people that's on that pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? That's just facts. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got a million pay-per-views going on. Nigga, you gotta have that same energy going on around all these cars, all that just sharing the post on Twitter, retweeting it and all that. And that's not promotion. You know what I'm saying? Like people looked at me and Hitman shit and how I did all them numbers and how I got all that money and how all them motherfuckers was sold out there and them pay-per-views did what it did and all that and the billion so quick. Nigga, we was on a hell of a promo run outside of just Twitter. We on Instagram, we on YouTube going at it. We on major platforms outside of battle rap shit, talking our shit. I'm doing my own things in my own time. You know what I'm saying? So I think to get them pay-per-views, so a lot of battlers gotta humble themselves too. The same way we in here talking about niggas humbling their price. Niggas gotta humble themselves off of they high horse are just thinking like, well, shit, I shared it. I did a little 3 letterman interview. I said something on Hip Hop is Real,
You know
and
the
that's
key
it. Like,
word you
nah,
just
you
said
gotta
just
do more.
now that I've been preaching the whole time, Geechee?
Yeah,
Outside,
yeah,
outside of battle rap.
outside.
We got to find a
Yeah,
way to market outside of battle rap to bring, because right now
yeah.
all we doing is promoting within the same niche people.
Same niche
Like the
people. You gotta get
same
people
same
outside.
platform, same everything. Niggas think a promo run is going to holla at 3 letterman, go
Yeah,
holla at all these, and no disrespect 3 letterman, that's my
no
guy.
disrespect though.
But
Yeah,
Shout
no
out my
yeah,
nigga
yeah,
disrespect.
three,
yeah,
man. I'm
yeah.
Yeah,
good.
no
But I'm just
disrespect. Yeah.
saying, like everybody, that's not just that's not it. Like you can't just
Like
stop there.
it's not gonna get you. It's not gonna get them pay-per-view numbers to the point to where niggas could really recoup. Because if you got 3 events going on in 3 different weekends, and then we promoting to the same people, John League might get 1,000 of them. Then my league might get the other 1,000, and this league might get the other. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's only 3, 4, 5,000 paying pay per view people in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, being honest, it ain't that many motherfuckers that just cash out like pay per view. That's why what Mills was saying earlier, people did take the caffeine for granted because it was free, so it was easy to get a gang of people to tune in, a gang of people to buy into it. You start telling the motherfucker they got to spend $50. You know what I'm saying? Now a motherfucker like want to know why. Like shit. I mean, I just wait for it to come on YouTube or I bootleg it. Like you know what I'm saying? There's niggas who act like they don't bootleg that do. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit be going on. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
no
saying?
funny shit. In the
Yeah.
bootlegging, you could really never stop bootlegging. That's
Nah,
why I never put
hell
too much
no.
in. I don't jack it, but you could never really stop it in all reality because what you gonna tell a nigga that's behind a fake page bootlegging some shit? Like you really can't say nothing to a nigga you don't know or don't got access to. But I'm saying you could still make the money with the bootlegging. It's all about telling niggas, yo, listen, it's about how you promoting this shit and letting niggas know, like, yo, I got a event coming up. Niggas be content. That's the word. Niggas be content with, okay, I know this is the small battle rap circle and I'm good with them watching and whatever happens, happens. Nah. Go out there, promote your battle. Let niggas know. Go on these leagues. Niggas don't even talk shit to each other no more like
Bill,
that, bro.
Yeah,
Bill,
Like,
facts.
it's their first cool table, bro. It's the
what is that,
first
bro?
cool. This is the first cool table they set at, so they content with
This
this
shit
shit.
ain't even a cool table no
Yeah,
more,
that's what it be.
Capo. I don't know what this shit
I
is.
know, you dig? Like I know what I'm like me. I always try to expand the, expand what I do. Soon as I got on URL, I got a billboard on Times Square with my Crucible flyer. ASAP. Only cost me $50.
Yeah, these niggas don't think
Do
about
you
shit like
think,
that.
let me ask you a question. Do you think other I had a phone call.
Okay.
Do you think other battlers are afraid to share their resources, the outside resources that they have outside of battle rap? Not like afraid or just
Yeah,
just don't do it.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
afraid.
Agree.
I'm afraid niggas done stole so
Hey,
much
cause
from
some
me.
niggas, yeah, some
This
niggas are
Niggas
nigga
fucked
done
up and
say
backdoored
I'm
me so many
afraid.
times. Pause. I don't
Yeah.
even.
No funny shit though.
nah,
Yeah,
that's
Bunch of
real.
crab in a barrel mentality ass niggas.
But
So
that's what
hell
niggas
yeah.
do. We spoke about this earlier. That's you got to that come with the game. You got to, you know what I'm saying? But
But I'm
that
gonna
should
say this
ruin
too
your
though.
ability to do that for new niggas.
I was listening in, and John said some shit too though. Like, you know what I'm saying? To that credit though, Av, like a lot of motherfuckers don't even have to share their resources because, like he said earlier, some ballers just don't even know how popular or famous y'all is. Them same resources, nigga could reach out themselves. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying? Like, nigga could reach out themselves. Like, I seen niggas
uh,
get on Funk Flex, nigga, for years. Niggas salute to him and all that. I don't know how niggas did it. Nigga, I got up there. It wasn't no nigga from Battle Rap that reached out to Funk Flex and got me up there and no shit like that. Cuz reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you don't know who these
mhm.
people, these niggas be knowing who niggas is. Sometimes nigga gotta jump out that, like you said, that content stage and just reach out, nigga. Like, it ain't it's probably an actor that you want to share your battle and you DM them. Could probably be like, oh man, I've been a fan of you, Av, nigga. Like I'm saying, I just didn't know you. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know who these niggas be knowing, and niggas be
No
knowing who
funny
niggas is.
shit.
Yeah, the nigga from Power. I ain't know the nigga from Power fuck with me. What's the uncle from
London,
Raising
London.
Canaan?
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
uncle.
He
Yeah.
Yeah,
heavy.
the nigga
Yeah,
watch
he heavy.
battle rap, bro.
It
That's a
just be
fact.
Yo,
sometimes it just
that's
take a
how I be,
simple.
bro.
Sometimes it take a simple DM. You know what I'm saying? Just reaching
Hey,
out.
yo, bro, it really be like the battlers and the supporters and shit because another thing is even when we talking about getting in the building, like I've been to a million small leagues, I've been to a million big league events, and more niggas get in free in the big league. Like these, you go to these small leagues, niggas be paying faithfully to support each other, but these
Facts.
big league niggas, these battles want to come in with 30 niggas. They coming in with a 30-man entourage and trying to get 25 of them plus ones.
I
Bro,
seen.
tell your niggas to support. Yo, listen, niggas don't even be like, yo, listen, I got 20 niggas with me. Yo, can
Or
we work out a
negotiate
group
that.
discount? Can we work out a group discount? Niggas straight coming in,
Facts.
yo, I got a plus 26, yo. And they want they niggas in there. Like, and then niggas will say, yo, I'm not battling, or it'll just be unnecessary shit when niggas don't gotta do that, bro.
Nah,
Like,
that's real.
if you don't want to, if you my man, and I got a big battle coming up, regardless, like, come support, even if it ain't like a super mega battle, whatever it is, come support your peoples. Like, it's only a couple dollars, bro. Battle rap not expensive to support, bro. It's not expensive. The most expensive part about battle rap is booking flights and hotels. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah,
That's the
being
most
there.
expensive part of battle rap. Not buying no pay per view or buying no fucking ticket to get in the event, bro. The flight be the most expensive shit.
I'm reading comments. Frank, you trying to get women from stop coming to battle rap. Frank, like what's going on? Hold up.
Nah, yeah, actually,
What's going
I
on?
was just about to bring that back up. I think something was taken out of context earlier when we was talking. I was saying that women should be able to feel safe coming to events, and John said, "Let them just go order pay-per-views and feel safe," and then it got misconstrued.
Is John?
John definitely wants women to
No,
be
I said
safe
it ain't no safer place
than
than
your crib. Yeah,
home.
but I mean, we
I'm
do want women to feel safe attending events. That's 100%.
I mean, of course, but what I'm saying is, if you go to an event and you had an experience, you like, oh, I don't trust battle rap events, and you feel uncomfortable. If you feel uncomfortable going somewhere, you shouldn't go. That's what I was saying. I'm not saying, oh, they better stay home. If that's anybody, why would you want to go somewhere you feel uncomfortable
But
at?
it's also our responsibility as the people curating these events to make sure that women are safe because they do spend a good amount and they deserve to feel safe when they attend the events. I hope that clears
Niggas
that
just
up for
shouldn't be
people.
no weirdos though. At the end of the day, too though, it's like
I was just about to
that be
say
my thing. Cause it's a lot
Word.
of like,
Niggas be on
you know what I'm
widows.
saying?
Huh?
Like it's a lot of like weirdos. You know what I'm saying? That's why nigga don't even. You know what I'm saying? Like put his energy into a lot of these motherfuckers in this shit, man. Cause you know what I'm saying? You don't know what niggas be having on their jackets, who these niggas be for real. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like niggas can't take you to where they from, who they know.
On my
And,
son.
They
and,
whole
and,
shit
and
be
on
a
top of that, we
mystery.
can't screen everybody that walk in the
Yeah,
building either.
exactly. A lot of these
We
niggas
we
be a
could throw these
mystery,
events.
man.
We could have security. We could say, "Yo, if you see anybody doing this, we could do all that." But to actually just prevent any weird shit from happening in battle rap, how could we? How could we do that? For
No,
100% safe? To make it 100% safe? I
and
don't.
Nah, you right. Yeah, a lot of these
not be
niggas
too
is.
forgiving. This culture be too forgiving of shit too. Because when we find out who these weirdo motherfuckers is, keep them the fuck away
Yeah.
from here on.
That's a
Yep.
fact, and a lot of times it's hard to do it at events because some of the weird shit be happening in the hotels, the Airbnbs, and all type of shit. So that shit is hard to like govern. Like, but like Ab said, if
Yeah.
niggas is weird, as soon
Mhm.
as you find out a nigga's weird, like you gotta cut that nigga off. We be letting weirdo niggas still have a voice in this shit, and that's a lot of the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then you got niggas coming in this shit, like I said, who was never nobody in they hood. So
Mm-hmm.
they get a little,
Facts.
they come in battle rap, and it's like
Mhm.
you come to battle rap, bro. You could really be like a super cornball, but get to battle rap and kind of make a name for yourself, like, cause
Mm-hmm.
niggas don't be knowing you and all that. That's just how it is.
For sure.
Like I done watched it, like niggas don't be nobody, bro. And then niggas, these be niggas who never got no disrespect, no way. Niggas ain't never been getting no pussy before battle rap. Niggas
Mhm.
start touching a little pussy in battle rap, losing their mind out here. Call it what it is,
They
bro.
didn't leave the house before
You could
battle rap. They didn't leave the house.
Nah, that's a
Losing their
fact.
Yeah,
mind on
so
goofy
it,
shit
it
is
it feel
crazy.
different for them niggas. Like them niggas is just getting a little bit of exposure. You feel what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Like you'll go to some of these niggas hoods, and these niggas be getting the shit slapped out of them by niggas. Niggas be getting violated by niggas.
Word though.
Nah, that's
No
a
Nah,
funny
fact.
for
shit.
Nah,
real
that's
Like
a
though.
fact. That's a
He ain't
fact.
lying.
Hey,
no funny shit. You'll pull up to a nigga. Nigga wouldn't even let you to his hood. You heard? You'll
nah,
know
that's
who's
so
who. Like
funny.
niggas wouldn't even niggas. Nah, yo, we could meet. Nigga tell you we can meet in a whole nother state. Like nigga wouldn't even do
Hey,
that.
Yeah.
You'll pull up to the hood.
we
Like
got Jaleesa in here. I want her to speak her mind. Go ahead, Jaleesa.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I wasn't here earlier, but as a female that go to like a lot of events, I just want to go on record to say that I've never felt uncomfortable at a battle rap event, right? But I will say I wasn't in here earlier, but the timeline is saying John said that females shouldn't come to their events at all and just buy pay-per-views.
what?
And
That's not what he
yeah, that's
said. He just
so
clarified. Did
right.
you?
So
Okay.
right. Listen. Let me finish. So I want to say so because I thought I heard you say two things. I thought I just heard you
Battle rap
say
is a wild place, man.
so listen, I just heard you say that you said if a woman feels uncomfortable, then don't come, go where you feel safe, right? And I agree with
I
that.
said if anybody feels uncomfortable,
Okay, anybody.
anybody,
Okay,
women,
agree.
man.
But then did I hear you say I think he was bringing me up as a speaker, so it was a little disconnect. Did I hear you say you just tell me if I'm wrong that just to be safe, then sorry, don't come. As I was coming up, I did misunderstand that. It sounded like I heard that. So can you just provide a little clarity for me?
Say that again. I was reconnecting. I couldn't hear you. What you say?
I said, so while you were talking, though, he was bringing me up as a speaker. So, there's a disconnect, there's a delay. But when I got up here, I sound like I heard the end of you saying, just to be safe, is like you were ending that with, like, just stay home or something. But what were you saying with that part? Because I missed it. Like, were you saying, like, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I don't know if he got a
I
call.
think John's shit.
Yeah, I
He probably
think.
got
Oh,
to
okay,
close
okay.
something.
Nah, we revisited the
Well,
subject.
Frank, you can
Nigga
tell me.
said
Yeah,
y'all
well,
ain't gonna
Frank,
get
Yeah,
me
we
well,
on
Frank,
here.
you
revisited the
can tell
subject. We
me.
revisited the subject, and is what John basically said was they can't guarantee 100% safety, which is 100% true. They can't, but they can. What I think we can do is make sure that if we see something, that we do something about it as a community. You know what I'm saying? Because
I've seen most of the niggas in this space do something though, bro.
yeah, and we need to continue that and make sure that it is safe for the women in the culture, 110%. You know what I'm saying?
Cause God, I would hate to look at all you niggas, just all you niggas at an event. I would hate that shit. Just an event with all niggas. I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna throw the fight. I'm
I
gonna
think it's imperative that we make sure women are
Thanks, Tab.
safe
We
at
need
events
that.
because women not only have a great voice in the culture, are some of the best business women behind the scenes, but they also spend a lot of money to support the culture. And people feeling safe is 100% a priority.
If we keep it a buck, they support more than the niggas. It's just that
I
it's so
absolutely.
definitely
many
said that
more. It's
earlier.
just so many
100%.
more niggas in the court. It's a male dominated sport, so you niggas don't really be understanding. Like they support way more than these niggas. The niggas be the main ones, like thoughts trying to get in the spot free and all that. Trying to get man, listen.
Listen, especially the women that are about the culture, not fanned out, not on no like groupie shit, just really fans and know they shit, respect this shit, and support this shit all the way. Those women, like all women, deserve respect and to feel safe. Right? But we can't shun out these motherfucking women that's genuinely supporting more than these motherfucking niggas do, man.
100.